Jetstar 400, line up, runway 34 right.
Hotel Juliet, the wind is 310, cruise at 15 knots, vacated taxiway call, runway 34 left, please land.
Taxi left, uniform 1, then Lima. On Lima, contact ground 126.5. Get up.
Uniform 1 Lima, contact the ground 126.5, Japan Air 51 stage.
Jetstar 400, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Jetstar 400.
Qantas 500, line up, runway 34 right.
Line up, runway 34 right.
Jetstar 400, contact departures, g'day.
Jetstar 400, g'day.
G9 14, Sydney Tower, good morning, taxi via Sierra, Tango holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Yes, good morning everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Qantas 500, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, Qantas 500.
Hey ladies and gents, it's 6:20 a.m. in the morning. You're tuned into SydSquad Live here today at Sydney Airport. We're down under in Australia at Sydney Airport, and we're here for a short morning of plane spotting today. And it's really nice to have your company. Thanks so much for tuning into the show again. Qantas 737 now, getting active runway 34 right. Currently located at the Mill Stream location this morning. Just a short stream going up until about 10 a.m. this morning. So next couple of hours, sit back, relax, and we've got you covered with the morning rush. An absolute smashing morning here today, Wednesday, 20th of September. It is beautiful out here at the moment. Sunrise has just taken place. Supposed to be about 35 degrees today, temperature-wise, so she's going to be a warm one. We've just got to get our data tags up and running, do we? All right, I can fix that in just a moment. Etihad now, the 787 coming in for runway left.
Jetstar 784, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, please. That's an 84.
All right, just getting there into the chat to say hello to everybody. Welcome everybody to the show. Michael Singh is here. G'day, Michael. Ronald Alexander Floors is here. Firefox is here. G'day, mates. Sue Major, Harrison Laverty. Hello there. Dave Chapman. Good morning. Wendy Cutler. Hello. Anitra's here. Gary Crolson's here. Louise Leonard. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing well. Golf Zulu's here. That's a cool username. Steve Plains and Lego saying it's my Saturday. Wow. Sounds good to me. Happy days. Me, myself is here. A. Kirsten Mills, Cindy Quavers. Good morning, ladies. How are you? Some of the moderators in the chat straight up this morning. Keith's here. Lovely. And yes, some of the usual suspects. Good to know indeed. It's lovely to have all of your company. Thanks so much for being here today. Brian Svensson is here. G'day, Brian. How are you, mates? Hopefully doing well. Edward Hubbard is here saying the data tags aren't working. Yes, that's right. I'll fix those up in 2 seconds. Starting up this morning, we've got Michael Tingley. He's celebrating 17 months up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you, Michael. Wonderful support. And Mike Sederberg saying good morning to me. G'day, Mike. How are you there? Nice to have your company this morning. Another member celebration coming in this morning for Keenan Druce. Morning, Kurt. 7 months has flown past, watching from Lisbon, Portugal, off to Marrakesh and Morocco tomorrow. Wow. And great to be watching from abroad. You? Yeah, on you, Keenan. How good's that? Tuning in. And Morocco, lovely places. Lisbon, Portugal. Jeez, man. Well, happy anniversary. And I'm surprised that we've got your attention all the way overseas there while you're on holidays, mate. It's legendary. Good on you, Keenan. Hopefully doing well. Travel safe, and enjoy the future travels, mate. Qantas 787 now, runway 34 left. So just out here for a couple of hours this morning. We'll push through till about 10 a.m. and there'll be the bulk of all the traffic this morning sort of in and out. Runways 34 left and 34 right currently in operation. And wow, it's so nice to be back here again. Great views from this side of the airport, and a lot of fun being out here. The wind is blowing a bit of a gale this morning, and high temperatures expected today. A total fire ban in place in New South Wales, given the high temperatures that we're expecting. I mean, for those of you who caught the live stream just the other day, when we were out by the rock wall there, and at night time it was like 30 degrees still. We've had about 5 or 6 days of magic weather here in Sydney. A little bit uncharacteristic for this time of the year, particularly. But can't complain. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. So 23 degrees now, but due to climb up pretty warm actually. So but by 10 a.m. the heat will have just picked up, and we've got to get out of here. But all is well. All is well. CEO Pascal is here. G'day, CEO Pascal. Thank you so much. Moz Radio's here. Good morning, Moz. How are you, mates? Brian saying, she's getting the sand between your toes, mate. It only happens on the Gold Coast. Oscar's here. Good morning, Oscar. Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate that, mates. Member shout out coming in from Stephanie McGettigan, and she's up there celebrating 4 months in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you, Steph. Thanks for your support here at SydSquad. Hopefully you're enjoying the show so far. Sear Gaming is here and celebrating 2 months up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. And lovely to have all of your company. Steph and Sear here up at the celebrating there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Love it. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your wonderful support. Game Day Live saying that the Champions League footy's been moved to the second screen. Love it. SydSquad is up and running on the main monitor. How good is that? Oh, that's funny. Love it. You guys are awesome. Here we go.
Qantas 20 Heavy, Sydney Tower, good morning. Korean Air 401, vacate left on Lima, taxi via Lima, and contact grounds 121.7. G'day.
Vacate Lima, taxi airport Lima, contact ground 118.7, radio 1401,
Good day.
I love that. Goodo.
Qantas 20, wind 330 degrees, 18 knots, runway 34 right.
All right, so the winds are 18 knots at the moment, coming straight in from the north. So that's it's not strong enough winds that we're switching to 25, for example. It's just coming straight down from the north, and it's expected to be like that all day today. I did see something I wanted to have a look at. There you go. There's the windsock. So that's just showing. I wonder if I've got a closer windsock. I do, but I don't know if you can actually tell. So that's the windsock there, showing winds coming in from the right-hand side, which is the north, and straight down the runway. And the other windsock here is this one. So that's we're basically looking straight to the north of that windsock, and you can see it. So there you go. Nice to show that it's actually a bit windy here this morning. So there you go. Shout out to my good friend Officer Mark Peake. Hello, mate. Enjoy the hot weather, mate. You can keep it. Open to come back to Sydney by the end of the year. Yeah, good stuff, Pete. Yeah, hit us up. Let us know what your plans are. We'd love to catch up, as you know, as always. And we'd love to have your company, mate. We'll gosh, knowing our what happened last time, it's going to be better again this time. Celebrating 8 months up there at the pointy end in the Sydney Harbour Suite. Good on you, Pete. And Kilo Hotel Media is here. And Kenny, I'll just live in the office as much as I can today. Oh, mate, yes, that is a good way to put it, because she's going to be warm. Assuming that you're out there all day today, Kenny, then, mates, yes, stay indoors. Hopefully, by the time we get out of here at 10 a.m, it's not too bad, because this breeze is probably going to keep a little bit of the heat at bay. I think it's probably going to be, you know, your 35 degrees around your 1 or 2 o'clock. So hopefully the stream is okay up until 10 a.m. till we depart this morning. But just in today to get a couple of hours out this morning, a couple of hours of power of all your morning rush. And hope you don't mind spending your time out here with me this morning. I think Tim was going to get out here, actually. He was looking to do a stream, I think, today, but the little one has fallen just a bit ill. So, yeah, it's a bit tough for him to make it out here, but that's okay. He'll be back with us really, really soon, no doubt.
Taxi holding point Tango 6, runway 34 up. Velocity 804, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
American Airlines now coming in for runway 34 left. 777-300 there. Couple of drop frames already this morning. It's pertinent to this particular location. Stand by with me, I'm aware, and I'll see what we can do to fix it. But stick with me.
Temperature
25 degrees already now at 6:34 a.m. All right, let's see what's going on. Are we back? Are we back? Stream a bit buffering, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Louise Leonard, can someone do me a weather check for tomorrow in Sydney around midday? 20 degrees, I reckon. David Cowper saying, jeepers, I live up north in Rocky and it's not even going to be that hot. Yeah, I know, 35 degrees today. Go figure. And Key saying the stream runway performed well by the new seawall. So over there at the Rockwall jetty at Mascot. Yeah, mate, Keith, we enjoyed it. We've been out there for I don't know whether you've joined us for any of the recent member streams, but we've done a couple of shows out there from time to time, members only streams. So. I wasn't sure whether it would be worthwhile doing a full featured show from that location, but judging by your feedback, it sounds like you didn't mind it. And it was a nighttime show at that. I mean, we could probably be out there during the day, which, you know, would be good as well. So, you know, something to keep in mind for an afternoon stream, maybe into the night. But yeah, I enjoyed that location. Hang out with all my fisherman mates. On a 787, dropping it in nicely there at 3-4 right in front of us. Beautiful. The morning light at the moment is magic. Having this 18 knots of breeze, I'll say at the moment, because it's not too bad where I am at the moment, but it's quite nice. It's quite pleasant because 25 degrees is the current temperature here at the moment at the airport. The sun is up and she's only going to get warmer today. Now, it's probably a taste of things to come here at Sydney Airport, given the fact that we've just entered I think it's an El Nino event. They announced on the news last night. I might have got my El Ninos wrong, but expecting a hot summer, a hot and dry summer in Sydney this year, which will be the first of its kind in many years, because I think we've had wet summers more recently than not.
All right, need to take off.
And it's also part of the reason we talked about this on the stream the other night as well. Also part of the reason why they've been doing a lot of hazard reduction burning around the Sydney Basin, the Sydney Metro, in preparation for those hot temperatures over the next sort of 6 months. Yeah, because we've had in the past we've had some pretty ordinary bushfire years, and well, prevention better than cure, they say. But I'm having a look around to see if I can sort of see the. It's kind of there. You can see a little bit of the hazard reduction burning smoke just sort of in the air, but it's not as defined as what it was a couple of days ago because they had stopped plans over the weekend. But hopefully they're not back burning today with the winds, because things could go horribly wrong. But I think there'll be plans to restart that program in prep for the warm summer again real soon. So just another element to add to our thought process about when we go live doing streams based upon weather, family, work commitments, and well, weather being yeah, the air quality and things like that. But all is good. All is good. All is good today, at least. Anyway, so far so good. John McCarthy's here. G'day, mates. Looking good here in Sydney. It is looking smashing. Happy to be here. Ms. Wolf 13's here. Good morning. Courtney Cortene is here. Good morning here in Sydney. Hello. Morning, Jerry Bird is here. G'day, Jerry. Super 80 Swiss Air is here. G'day. Morning, morning. Kevin H is here. G'day, Kev. Good morning to you. About Aaron is saying, g'day, Kurt. How you doing this morning? Doing well. Just kind of hoping the stream stays up for these couple of hours because we're not going to be here for long. We're just here till 10 a.m. This morning or thereabouts, just after 10 a.m. Couple of hours, your morning rush before we kick off the working day today. Got a couple of hours this morning to hang out with the SydSquad Fam Bam. And why not? How good is this? Beautiful, beautiful sunrise action this morning. Runway 34 right in front of us. Loving these right turn banks as well.
502 Sydney Tower, good morning. Taxi holding point 6, runway 34 right. Velocity 905, contact departure. See ya.
And then looking to be back over the weekend as well. And I think we've been on runways 34 left and 34 right here at Sydney Airport for over a week now, non-stop. There's been no 25 action, definitely no 07 action, and no 16 left and 16 right action. But I think that is all about to change towards the end of this week. And I say that because I think temperature's going to go down till about, like, daytime temperatures will be back down to about 22 degrees during the day. And then we're getting some winds coming in from the south, which will shift the runways around. So we might get a stream out the door on Saturday at this stage. So it should be fun. Stay tuned for that one. Make sure that you're subscribed to SydSquad on YouTube. It's free to do, and also don't forget to hit the bell notification while you're there. And also, we're gunning for 1,000 likes this morning before 10 a.m. Can we do it? If you haven't already, go and hit that thumbs up button. We'd love to see your show of support for the for the show today. And we're driving to 1,000 likes, and I know we can do it. I know we can do it, team. Let's pull together and hit that like button. Pump it up. It's a couple of hours of power this morning. The Jetstar A321 Neo there getting away on runway 34 left. It's pretty far away over there, but we still get a bit of a show. Not too much of a sausage sizzle this morning, actually, and surprisingly, given the already warm temperature here at Sydney Airport. But I suspect it will only get more of a sausage sizzle as the day progresses and the temperatures increase, and that is that sausage sizzle on the tarmac that you see. Let's have a look. Oh, you can see a little bit, but it's still relatively clear. Looking all the way over there, which is good for us. Qantas A380 dropping in there at 34 left. Don't forget to tune in to the bottom left and right hand corners of your screen, courtesy of Graham at 16 Right Media there. The data tags exclusive to SydSquad. We love them. Mara Mega saying, hi Kurt, we're on the flight from Sydney to Adelaide leaving at 6:40. Any chance of streaming it? Well, it's 6:43, Sydney to Adelaide. Did you go out already? Let me have a look. You'd probably be going runway left is my guess. Sydney to Adelaide. No, Qantas 731. Is that the one, Mara? Let me know. Qantas 731. That's the next flight that I can see here. Departing to Adelaide has just pushed back. So Mara, keeping an eye out for that, and I'll try and track you down if that is indeed the aircraft that you're on. So we'll have to have a geezer and double check that. United 863 coming in from San Francisco, 777-300 coming in, runway left. Behind them, we're going to have Delta 41, A350 900. Lots of movements. Air India 302, 787, also inbound in the pattern. So a couple of heavies coming out for play this morning. The first one in is going to be United Airlines 863, runway left. Departing on runway right, Sydney to Brisbane, Qantas 502. It's just there on the left of your screen, and you can see the United Airlines just up there on the right of your screen. So Mara, we're gonna see what 731 is my guess is what you're on. So let me know. Brian Morrison's here. G'day Brian, thanks for tuning in. Gustavo de Silva is here. G'day Gustavo, thanks for tuning in. And it's really nice to have all of your company here today. All right, we're just going to take 2 seconds and grab that United Airlines coming in on runway left. Beautiful, beautiful colours here this morning. Geez, she looks good. And we're going to see the Qantas 737 getaway in the foreground as well. Which do we track? Thumbnail much? Well, we'll see plenty more 737s throughout the day. Let's just have a Guernsey over here at the United. Who was quick enough there to enjoy that view of the United and the 737 in the same shot? Wow, the grass is looking really green.
502, contact department.
Beautiful. Delta 41 next to come in, runway left. It's down the far end there, you can see it. And we'll see that one on the show in just a minute. Sunny 23 saying beautiful light this morning, absolutely. Raphael wants some of our 35 degrees today. He's only got 10 degrees, that's no good. Peric Redfelt asking whether I've seen any sharks in front of me. No, I haven't. Haven't seen any sharks in front of me. Thankfully. But I'll let you know if I come across any. Oh gosh.
41, wind 3173 at 20 knots, runway 34 left, please left. 34 left, 41.
Delta 41 now, the A350, runway left. Looking beautiful in this morning light, that's for sure. Like she's just hanging there in the air. Beautifully done. Welcome to Sydney, to our Delta friends. Ian Blackwood asking, where's our water supply from Sydney? Prospect Reservoir and Warragamba Dam. The Prospect Reservoir is Western Sydney, sort of halfway out towards Warragamba Dam, which is a little bit further out. If that answers your question there. A little bit further out, sort of Nepean Riverish way, out towards the Blue Mountains. So straight out to the west of Sydney. Jens Newman is here. Good morning from Germany. Good morning.
Good morning. If I use the white wire, we will be getting the Milestones A380 from the SydSquad.
Godzilla's here. East Tamar is here. G'day. Hello. So Qantas 731 is going to Adelaide. It's on runway left at the moment, so we'll have to just have a gaze over there and see if that's the aircraft that Mara's on. I think it was Mara. Yeah, Mara Mega. I haven't seen her reply yet, unless somebody else has. Can somebody give me a quick shout to say yay or nay? Let's have a look. Yeah, Pete Hoskins, mate. Yes, the warm weather brings the huntsmans about. Yeah, the spiders. Yes. No, thank you. I was out and about the other night, and I was sort of thinking, do not want to have anything to do with spiders, eh? All right, so there we go. There's the 730, Qantas 731 to Adelaide. It's currently taxiing down Alpha. It's going to go to the Alpha 6 holding point. So it's not on the main runway. Well, it's on the main runway, but it's not on the runway in front of us. Louise Mould is here. G'day, Louise. Welcome. Tuning in from Brisbane. Hopefully you're well. Thanks for being here today. Oh, Mara saying no, still on the runway. What do you mean, still on the runway? Did you depart earlier then? So this is not the flight. Okay, never mind. Maybe you already departed. Still on the runway. I'm pretty sure you said Sydney to Adelaide, didn't you? Phil Toby coming in here from Warwick in the UK. Good evening. Hopefully everyone's good today from a very windy day and rain with all-day temperatures of 15 degrees. Plus we're on a flood alert in Warwick. Geez, that's no good. Safety issues. Marion and William Street had a blue-tongued lizard in their garden yesterday. Looked like a baby crocodile. Oh my gosh. Hayden's here from Melbourne Aviation Videos. Good morning, Hayden. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in again. Taylor is here. Breast surprise to wake up to. Good morning, Kurt Norwell. Good morning to you, Taylor. Thank you so much. We've just been talking about your awesome town, Radelaide. I thought we had a lady on. I thought we had a lady going to Adelaide on this flight, but it doesn't look like we do. But that's okay. Shout out this morning to Brad Delamont. Morning, kids. Good morning, Brad. 25 months. Just a measly 25 months in the Sydney Harbour Suite, mate. Far out. How are you? Thanks so much for tuning in to the SydSquad show. As always, Brad, and for being a wonderful, long-time supporter of the channel, mate. You're a legend. Absolute legend. And lovely to have your company, Brad. Ismail Tahir is coming in from Qatar. G'day, Ismail. Welcome to SydSquad. Welcome to Sydney Airport down under here in Australia. Love to have your company all the way over there in Qatar. Wow. I don't think we've ever had anyone tuning from Qatar before that I'm aware of. But, nice to see you here. Shout out to Jack's Aviation up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana for 2 months. Good on you, Jack. Thank you for supporting SydSquad, mate. Hopefully you are doing well. Appreciate your support as always. Super chat coming in from Brian Morrison, dropping in $2 US. Good on you, Brian. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Enjoying the show this morning here in Sydney, and lovely to have your company. Appreciate you hanging out with us, mates.
Jetstar 719, runway 34 right, please for takeoff.
All right, there goes the Qantas 731 to Adelaide. So if it is Mara on board, well, at least we got you. It's as good as it's going to look from this perspective. Long way away over there on the main runway, I should say. Trying to say the word runway before I've even got main out of my mouth. The Mun runway. But yes, going back to Taylor. Hopefully you're doing well. How are you? Tuning into SydSquad this morning. Are you travelling? Are you out and about? What's tricks or how's tricks? Nicely done. Okay, next in now is United 839 coming in from Los Angeles. That's straight ahead. Then behind them in the pattern, we've got our Air India friends. Nicely done. A little bit windy over there. You can see it's flapping those wings left and right just to get down nicely. Euro Aviation TV's here. Good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in to SydSquad. Joel Hinkinson is here. G'day. Joel. Addison King is here. How are you? Philip Perry, I take it the sun is behind you. Which confuses me to your location. Whereabouts are you on the water? Yes, good question. Thank you, Phil, for your question. So there we are at the moment. So I'm not sure if that what I might do is just spin that around so that the handle is out of the way. Yeah, so you can see where I am. I've got water here to my left, so that goes down to the south and, well, the southwest, because you can see the sun obviously right behind me, and then there's water again on this side. It goes behind that tree, and then there's a sandbank there that goes out that way. So we're on the eastern side of Sydney Airport, and we are looking towards the runway, which is directly towards the west, where I'm standing right now. And the sun is rising behind me in the south, or sort of in the east-southeast at the moment. So we're over here at the Millstream Lookout area this morning, and we're going to enjoy all the coverage up until about 10 a.m. today. So we've got about three hours to go on this morning's show, and it's just a morning of all the we'll just smash out the busy morning movements this morning. Just the couple of hours of power for your SydSquad fix today, and we're really happy to be out here. So thank you so much to everybody for tuning into the show. It's lovely to have your company, and yeah, we just really appreciate it. And right now we've got our Air India friends that are just getting ready to join us here on runway 34 left. So yeah, we've been at this location many times in the past, and we will continue to be here again in the future as well. Qantas 737 on runway right, getting away. Beautiful. Phew. All right. So it's just going to be one of those really blistering, sort of hot, windy days here at Sydney Airport today, and it's obviously it's gusting as well. Actually, it'd be interesting to know what the gusts are doing. 18 knots was the latest update from the controller earlier about the current wind straight down the runways from north to south, so from the right-hand side down to the left. But yeah, it would be interesting to see what the gusts are doing. Yeah, Dave Chapman saying, not fond of spiders, big or small. Mate, I'm right there with you. I'm absolutely right there with you. Just, it's not a... Yeah, they're not for me. Raphael is asking if the stream is delayed for anybody else. Yeah, the stream should be delayed probably about 25 seconds. A little bit of SydSquad delay forced in there, and a little bit of YouTube compression, no doubt. So, and that's just the way we run the show here. Sheena Bell's here saying, "Hey Kurt, hello Sheena. Trust me, you're not seeing it anywhere. You're not seeing it anywhere else before you see it on your screen, unless you're out here standing next to me and watching the show." So Sheena Bell saying, "Hey Kurt." Well, good morning to you, Sheena. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us today. You're off to the office, I'm assuming. Flaming Galar is here. Morning, Kurt. Mods in the chats. G'day, Flaming Galar. Thanks for tuning in. How are you there? Lovely to have your company today. Jerry Bird also not a fan of spiders. Well, there you go. Fly with Harley's here. G'day, Fly with Harley. Hi, guys. What a nice day today. Stay cool. Certainly the plan, mate. 23 degrees is what it's showing on the 23 degrees is what it's showing on the screen there. But it might be a little bit warmer than that now, because we heard from air traffic control that they said 25 degrees at the airport. So we'll see what the update says. It's saying 23 still on the screen, but I'll go with the air traffic control's ATIS. Chandel saying she'd rather a huntsman than a snake. I'll still go with neither. Linda Kavinsky's here. Afternoon here, Streamwood in Illinois. Good morning there. Well, hello, Linda. Thank you so much for tuning in to SydSquad today. Lovely to have your company. We've got a member shout-out coming in from Air Tiki. Hi all, I made it to a live one. Well, good on you, Air Tiki. You certainly have. You're here, you're tuned into SydSquad Live. You're hanging out with Kurt. We're down under here in Sydney, and we're doing a live stream for the next 3 hours. At 7 a.m, we're going through till 10 a.m, and we're covering off your morning rush this morning here at Sydney Airport. A little bit of plane spotting. There's 18 knots of wind at the moment, so she's pretty breezy already this morning, and we're climbing to a top temperature of 35 degrees here in Sydney. So she's going to be a warm one today. But by 10 a.m, she'll be creeping up, but the mercury, but we'll be out of here around that time. So it should be okay for me personally. But welcome back. And Mark Crowell is here, and he's saying, "Good morning, Kurt. Thanks for a few hours of plane spotting at the end of my workday here in Orlando. 17 months as an Uluru member. Wonderful, wonderful support. Good on you." But I see it come up on the screen from time to time. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky location here. I've got 2 5G dongles bonded, and we still can't pick up that. The closer you get to the runway, the worse the reception becomes, unfortunately. So it's a bit of a yeah, I don't know. We need a mobile phone tower down here so that we can really take advantage of the wonderful internet that we have here in Australia. Oh dear, oh dear. Hey, Mark, thanks for tuning in, mate. Lovely to have your company. And Tony Bovard is here. G'day, Tony. Morning, Kurt. Trust all is well. Mate, we are well, so long as the internet stays up and running. Cloud Score saying that we should have a contrail above us. I can't see one, so maybe that was a couple of minutes ago, so I might have missed that one. That's Kuala Lumpur to Auckland, so let me have a look. Has that one already well gone out into the drink? It has. Malaysia 145. And can I still see it? I can't remember seeing it. So Cloud Score, sorry mate, I should have looked up a little bit earlier. But I love that kind of information. It's a good one. And Life Begins at 40 Truck is here saying, "Oi, g'day Kurt, it's good to see you again. Good on you, Life Begins at 40 Truck. Thanks for being here again, and thanks for showing your support to SydSquad. Always love your company, mate." And yeah, a couple of hours this morning, a bit of plane spotting here at Sydney Airport. Why not before the morning workday kicks off, at least for me personally. But lovely to be out here. It's very, very windy. I've never been out here at this location when it's been as windy as it currently is, but that's okay. We're gonna crack on. A couple of hours this morning. Really looking forward to what's going to come our ways. So at the moment on finals here, we've got a Jetstar A321 Neo there in the background. It's coming in from Melbourne. Where is it? It was just on the camera. It's very hard to see actually. Am I even pointing in the right direction? It's hard to see on the old. There it is. And rolling down here is going to be a Rex 9 to Melbourne on runway left. So we'll see that one come in the screen in just a minute. I don't know what's going on with the camera there, trying to focus. Come on, let's go. Pick up your game. But a big shout out to everybody who's decided to tune in this morning at 7 a.m. here in Sydney. And we're already up and running, doing some live plane spotting and enjoying the coverage so far. Rex getting away. Look at this. What a cracker. How nice is that right bank turn? That is really cool. That's about as far as I can get around there. So Asiana is due in this morning on runway left, and they're not far away. Asiana 601 777-200 coming in from Seoul. They'll be with us really, really soon. Josh Aldrich is here. You liked that transition earlier there? Good on you, Josh. Alex Bott, good morning. I'm following the live from Brazil. Sal Bento do Sul Santa. Catarina Hugs, I miss this wonderful city. Well, come on down. We'll have you anytime. We'll have you anytime. Cindy Quavers is still here. Love it. Eloise Brindley saying hello. Now I'm going to be late for work. Look forward to a weekend stream. Eloise, hopefully we're up and running on Saturday at some point, and looks to be 16 right directions. So taking off from the north and heading down to the south. So we'll see how they go. Pompous and Mug, yes, Foreshore Road, correct. The Millstream location. Jerry Birdie's here, and Jerry Birdie's saying, well, he's gifted 5 SydSquad memberships. That's what Jerry's doing. Mate, Jerry, you're a legend. Who have we got here? So pay attention, everybody there in the chat, if you can hear my voice. Brian Svensson, Blick Fang, Mara Mega, Brian Morrison, and Phil Tovey gifted a 1 month free membership up there into the Uluru Lodge, courtesy of Jerry Bird over there in the UK. Jerry, you're a legend, mate. Thank you so much for that wonderful support this morning. And congratulations to the newest 5 members of SydSquad there in the Uluru Lodge. And Jerry has just done an absolute number on us. What a legend. We love you, Jerry. And I'm sure Charlie passes on his regards. And hopefully you're doing well, mate. We've got a shout out now coming in from Stephen Tomasi. He's dropped in 5, tuning in from the nation's capital. Thanks for the stream, Kurt. Well, Steve, thanks for being here, mate. What's Canberra going to get like today, temperature-wise? As you know, or you might know, we're due to hit 35 degrees here today in Sydney, so it could be a nice warm one for us, actually. I'm just wondering whether those temperatures sort of across the entire East Coast or what. Steve, either way, welcome to the show, mate, or welcome back to the show, rather. And hopefully doing well, hanging out there in the nation's capital today, and lovely to have your company. Joel Hinkinson counting up the likes, saying we've got 385 and we're counting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just tuned in to SydSquad, we're cracking on for hopefully 1,000 likes by the time 10 a.m. comes this morning. We've got we're live streaming up until about 10 a.m. or just after this morning, and we're covering all of the morning action for you. A couple of hours of power here at SydSquad, and then hopefully the next live show will be on Saturday, and we'll feature a change in runway direction. But I will say it is nice to be back again, enjoying some plane spotting again and hanging out with the SydSquad fan band. And we haven't forgotten you guys and girls. We love doing what we do here at Sydney Airport, and it's you know, a couple of weeks off the old live streaming is not too bad, but you know, we're always itching to get out and catch the planes and hang out with our lovely friends there. So I do thank you all for hanging out and supporting us, and continuing to support us, and yeah, love having your company. So thanks for joining in. Millstream is the location today on the eastern side of the airport. We've got a great view of runway 34 right here in front of us. Next to depart is a Qantas 737. This flight is Velocity 909. It's off to Brisbane. 737 coming in left of screen, just about there. And I mean, look, this is as close as we can get to the runway here. This is just magic. Let's just turn this up and enjoy this one. Here we go. That to me looks like a 737-700. Am I right or am I wrong? I've got to check. Oh, this right turn is so cool. It's the other thing that you sort of forget about with the warmer weather is all the flying bugs that start to come out, sort of like the flies and things like that. Now there's a few more of them around the area, and lots of sand flies too in this particular spot, given that we're so close to the beach. That was a 737-700, velocity 909. My eyes have not deceived me. Fantastic. I've still got it. Well, I just 505 off to Melbourne getting away here. Start 505, contacted departures. Beautifully done. Loving those departure shots right in front of us. Just fantastic. Blick Fang is here. Hello, Blick. How are you there? Devan Shetry is here. G'day. Welcome to the show this morning. Thanks for being here today and hanging out with us at SydSquad. Philip Perry's worked out where we are. Thanks for the reply. Happy to help, Phil. Happy to help, mate. All right, I've got to catch up on a few things there in the chat. You guys are ripping through with the chat this morning. Love it. Wendy's here, dropping a tenner. No chat there from Wendy, but message received loud and clear as always. Good on you, Wendy. And that's very kind of you. Hopefully you're doing well this morning. Skittles is here, and they've upgraded their membership to the Gold Coast Penthouse. Good on you, Skittles. Thank you so much for doing that. Lovely to have your company this morning. A. Reynolds saying the gusts are from 16 to 20 knots. Copy that from the northwest. Yes, indeed. Rene Cortacas is saying good night from the Netherlands. Well, good night, Rene. All the best. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning into the show. Sunny23 saying spiders are fine. They eat the flies. Yeah, well, unless they're on my face, they're not going to get the flies flying around my head. Oh, gosh. Brian Morrison saying, after watching this stream, it'll feel like home when I get there. Well, there's plenty more streams to come. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Mark Markinson saying, bring the sun to Chicago. It's been drizzling all day. Oh, bummer. Jan Nissen is here. Good evening from Copenhagen and good morning, Australia. Well, hello to Jan. Lovely to have you. Brian saying, 700 people watching. And only 70 odd likes needed, more people, or more people needed, or more needed people. Yeah, come on, guys, let's pump that like button. We're gunning for 1,000. I was going to say 10,000 likes. Yeah, we're gunning for 10,000 likes before 10 a.m. Yeah. God. Oh, easy, Tiger. No, we're looking forward to cracking. Come on, 1,000 likes before 10 a.m. We can do it. Hey, China Eastern 791. Is coming in now on runway right. It's an A330-200 coming in from Nanjing, so we're going to see that next. And there's a little bit of a Congo line lining up here at runway 34 right as well. All the members there in the chat, you guys have got access to all the emojis. Let's paint the chat. We need to get some more emoji love going on in the chat. Need to see some more colour. Come on, here we go. But China Eastern now, A330-200, coming to join us on the runway in front of us, which is perfect for us. Great views. Great views. The A330-200. Let's enjoy this one. Here we go. I'll keep it nice and tight and zoomed in. Interesting nose cone there.
Inbound 330, taxi on a point Tango 6, runway 3 right. China 791, you are number 1 to outbound traffic, taxi uniform 1 in Lima, contact ground 121.47.
Nicely done, China Eastern. Welcome to Sydney, and lovely to have your company. Beautiful. All right, yes, fair few aircraft getting sporty down there at 34 right. And we'll see a suite of departures coming up. Cloud Score saying, like the stream, good on you. Sunny23 saying, I've got a pet snake. Phil Toby's here, he's back. I love the sun coming up, really looks nice there. My mum said, I've got relatives in Sydney and it really looks nice. Absolutely. Love being here in Sydney. And, wouldn't want to be anywhere else, Phil. Brad McCausland saying, morning Kurt, only a maximum of 23 in Canberra today. Okay, so we've got 35 and you guys got 23. Wow. That's a fair crack of a difference, right? 2.5 hour drive and we've got 12 degrees of separation. First one to roll here, Jetstar A320 now coming out to play runway 34 right. Let's enjoy this one together. Here we go.
That's 504 City Tower, taxi on point Tango 6, runway 34 right. On point Tango 634 right, 504. Runway 34 right.
All right, next to go is Velocity 808 to Melbourne. Behind them, we're going to have Qantas 409 to Melbourne and then Qantas 91 to Namia. So 4 to come. Eloise Brindley, she's off to work. Catch you later, guys. Yeah, Nissan, don't you have 5G down under? Yeah, we've got it. Just can't find it. No, we do have 5G. You know, we are in the we are a first world country, would you believe? But yeah, I can't understand why coverage around the airport is sketchy as. It's also part of the reason why we don't bother trying to fluff around with 4K from these locations where we know we can barely even get a 1080 stream up and running from time to time, and it's not for lack of trying. I have done a couple of tests out here doing 4K. Like it's not like we're just ignoring it or like we just don't want to do it. I mean, the majority of our viewers are watching on handheld devices, so whether that's tablets or mobile phones. So it's not like a huge market is pushing for the 4K, but I mean, we'd love to do it. It's the way of the future, right? We just need some more internet to help the uplift and to make it worthwhile. But yeah. Yeah, above us only, Keith, we want Starlink internet. Yeah, there's some options there. Look, it's a balancing act between money, technology. You know, what do we want to do? Set a satellite up out here at Millstream. But look, I think we get by. I think we get by. But we're on top of it. We're thinking about it. We know what we're doing. We're just bounded by some restrictions by the carriers and things like that. So look. It is what it is. And Max saying, look, your internet's better than Manchester Southside. There you go. I'll take that there. Love it. And Benedict saying, don't complain about the internet in comparison to Germany. Here you guys are way better. I'd love to have such good internet here, but the politics don't want it. I find it really strange. I mean, the technology, the future is all technology and internet-based stuff. So why aren't we embracing it? I don't know. All right, heaps on here. 737, 737, 717, and another 2 737s in the lineup for runway 34 right. Say that 10 times fast. My gosh, I was almost getting tongue-tied there. Okay, this one here, Qantas 409 to Melbourne, 738 rolling, runway 34 right. All the departures now in front of us. Fantastic. Pete, this is Adelaide on roids.
Qantas
409 off to departures. H is here. G'day, H. Ben Collis watching from the Gold Coast. What camera and lens are we using? We're on a Panasonic camcorder today. Rich Boeing is here. Morning, beautiful in Sydney. Yes. Farid Abed is here. G'day, Farid. Luzini saying 5 a.m. here in Perth, but a great start to today with some plane spotting with the squad. Luzini, legend. Thank you, mates. Thanks for hanging out with us, eh? Super chat now coming in from Skittles, dropping a tenner. Thank you for the great coverage. It's cool to see this live during my lunch hour. Well, there you go, Skittles. Gladly to be of service for your entertainment pleasure during your lunch break, mate. 7:20 a.m. here, so we're not quite there, but we'll be there in about 5 hours' time, that's for sure. But get on you, Skittles. Thanks for the tannin and for hanging out with us. We're just live streaming for the next 2.5 to 3 hours here this morning, going through to 10 a.m. It's just your morning rush stream here today at Sydney Airport. Couple of hours of power, eh? Jetstar now, A320 about to drop it in 3-4 right. We've got all the action here at the moment. We've picked well. We've picked well this morning.
91, run up runway 34 right.
Should be fairly easy to navigate for the pilots this morning. Gusting up to 20 knots at the moment, 18 down the nose. It's straight down the runway, so from the north to the south. So not a huge crosswind component, which is handy. So and definitely no threat of runway 25s getting involved today. So. Craig Murray's here up there in Brizzy saying, morning all, popping in very briefly as I get ready for work. Calling team meetings on the same day SydSquad streams should be illegal. You know what, Craig, granted it was late notice from myself that today there would be a live stream happening with SydSquad. So I gotta say huge apologies from me to you, because I didn't give the SydSquad family too much notice that we're going live. So if you actually tuned into the show and you're watching, kudos to you, because you didn't get much notice from me that we were going live. It was a late evening decision last night to be able to get out here this morning, and we're happy to be out here, and that's the aim of the game. Doing some plane spotting. Here we go. 737 runway 34 right. Lisa and Grant from Down Under saying hello from Brisbane. Well, Lisa and Grant, hello. Welcome to the show. Canberra going to get a top temperature of 22 today. 22. Dav is here. Joel Hinkinson is here. Hello, guys. Suzanne is here. EDC Metalman and Planes is here. Lovely to have all of your company. We've got Ben Collins celebrating his membership up there into the Gold Coast Penthouse. Congratulations, Ben. Welcome to the SydSquad family. Thank you so much for your support today. And I should say, I'll correct myself, it's Ben Collis, not Ben Collins. Well, good on you, Ben. Either way, lovely to have your company. It's great to have you here, mate. Well done, well done. A bit of buffering there on the old internet, and I'm aware of that, and hopefully we're back up and running, and it's something that we'll just keep monitoring. But thank you for letting me know. Yeah, Joel Hinkinson saying perfect lighting this morning. Absolutely indeed. She's looking great today. All right, let's burn through a couple of member shout-outs here. Oh, it's really gusting now. Aviator Aaron is here. G'day, Aviator Aaron. Member there for 1 month in Uluru Lodge. Saying g'day, Kurt. Hope all is well. School holidays for me. Thanks for the stream. Hopefully you can meet up sometime if you're free. Maybe next time. Yeah, mates. Feel free to come and say hello. At any time, you're welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us, Aviator Aaron. 1 month up there into the Uluru Lodge. Lovely to have your company. Roger D's here. G'day, Roger D. Saying great stream again, Kurt. Well, thanks, Roger. Roger's been a member there for 13 months in the Sydney Harbour Suite. He's got his name on the ticker down the bottom, and lovely to have your company. Great profile picture there too, Rog. Good on you, mate, and always happy to be out here with you. 717 now rolling, runway 34 right. Let's enjoy this one together, shall we? Here we go. Oh, yes.
1528, line up runway 34 right.
Oh, jeez, that was brilliant. They just get so sporty on their rotations. The 717s, always awesome to watch. Love it. Hey, Will Setty's here, and Will Set's up there in the Bondi Beach Cabana celebrating 13 months. Will, wonderful support of the show, mate. Lovely to have your company. Thanks for being here, my friend. Love it, love it. Corner 737 now, departing runway 34 right.
1528, runway 34 right, let's go.
Geez, lots of wind now.
5561, line up runway 34 left.
Yeah, what? One out after the other at the moment. Good, great viewing for us here at runway 34 right. Just smashing out those domestic departures this morning. Local time 7:26 a.m. Look at that early rotation. So much wind on the nose. Easy to get up. Easy to get up. Member shout out to Peter Kula saying, welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you, Peter. Thank you so much for your support here today at SydSquad. It's lovely to have your company. Appreciate you tuning into the show. And yes, getting the membership upgrade up there into the Bondi Beach Cabana. Wonderful support of the SydSquad fan bam. And you've now got access. He's gone. Why did I wait so long to support you guys? Well, now you got access to all the emojis. Get in there, son. Love it. Big fella Dave is here. G'day, big fella Dave. Morning all. Beautiful day in Sydney by the looks. Yes, top temperature of 35 degrees today here at Sydney Airport. We're tuning in SydSquad live up until about 10 a.m. this morning. So just a couple of hours of power for your morning SydSquad fix today. And we love it. Current resolution's fine. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. And yes, Peter saying looks great on the 55-inch telly. I'm not stressed at all, but I agree. I love watching it on the big screen, or love going back to watch it on the big screen. Oh, that's an interesting thought there. Benedict saying the problem with 5G is that the frequencies interrupt the frequencies of the plane. So in the US, they created safe zones around the airports. I don't know how you were doing it in Down Under. I don't know either. That's the first I've ever heard of that. That's interesting. Safe zones for 5G frequencies. interfering with aircraft stuff, huh? I'd love to know more about that. Whether that's just well, in general, I'd just love to know more about that. Sounds interesting. Shout out to coming in from Blackstar 1309, dropping in a 3. Will you be streaming on Friday morning? At this stage, no. Possibly Saturday. So come back again there, Blackstar 1309. Thanks so much for the 3. Great support this morning. Roger saying Elon is going to fix all our internet issues. Well, let's see about that. MJ saying, hello, Kurt. Morning. How are you, mate? MJ, happy. I'm doing well. Philip Perry's here. Perfect optics this morning for planes. They're looking amazing. It is. The light here is sensational today at the moment. I'm really happy to be back out doing some plane spotting from the Millstream. It's a cool spot. It gets us close to all the action here at Runway 34 right. And I love it. And I love taking you guys along for the journey. Thanks for being here. It's really awesome to have all your support. As always, don't forget to consider subscribing to the show if you've got a YouTube account and you're watching and you just haven't subscribed. It's free to do. And also consider liking the show today by giving it a thumbs up. We're cracking for 1,000 likes before 10 a.m. Come on, we can do it. The Rex 738 there, departing runway 34 right. You want these domestic departures keep rolling out for runway 34 right. It's keeping me busy, which is lovely, and it's nice to have a good showing on runway 34 right. It's great. Fantastic. Kevin Kelly's here. G'day, Kevin Kelly. Lovely. Benedict saying 5G is so high frequent and needs an internet tower every 2 to 3 Ks. Can't really put them on the airport, so it might be the reason. Yeah, look, who knows? Who knows? Shout out now coming in from Ian Cordell. G'day, Ian. Dropping in a big 1-5. G'day, Kurt. Loving the stream from Artarmon. Keep up the audio for us blind listeners. Ian, mate, how legendary is that? I'd have to say that you must be my first blind listener. And well, all I can say is welcome to the show. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the audio coverage of today's show. That is absolutely fantastic. And wow, what an absolute pleasure to virtually meet you, Ian. And Artarmon, not too far away from us here at Sydney Airport. So you're just on the other side of the drink there at Sydney Harbour, on the northern side. Artarmon, lovely little spots. So loving the stream live from Artarmon. Keep up the audio for blind listeners. Fantastic. It's interesting, isn't it? You know, there's people from all walks of life tuning into to the live show, and that is absolutely just fantastic. It's fantastic. So a special hello to you there, Ian, and lovely to have your company. Well, you just keep tuning in, and I'll keep talking. All right, here we go. We've got a Qantas 413. It's a 737-800 departing to Melbourne now. Rolling runway 34 right. And a little bit extra wind on the nose gets them up a little bit earlier, which is great to see. So being up there in Artarmon, and I don't know what sort of aircraft movements you really get, because those aircraft departing runway 34 left will kind of turn left, and they won't sort of be anywhere near you at Artarmon. And departing aircraft here at runway, you probably hear a bit of departures off runway 34 right when they're heading up to the north. Like to Brisbane and places like that, where they don't do the cheeky right-hand turn straight after departure like a lot of the flights to Melbourne do. I'm just trying to understand the geography up there at Artarmon and thinking about those flight paths. I suppose you probably get a lot of inbound traffic as well when it's 34s, in that they'd be quite high, about 5,000 feet, sort of floating over. Those aircraft turning left to join right downwind for runway 34 right. Question is, Ian, do you get out to Sydney Airport much at all to listen to the planes? Okay, here we go. We've got a member shout out now coming in from Jay Payne Spotter. Member there for 12 months in the Gold Coast penthouse. 1 year. Lovely. Good on you, Jay. Good on you, Jay Payne Spotter. I love that. You're missing the L, but that's very, very clever. Wow, really gusting here this morning. Whew.
Just 402, line up runway 3 for right.
Craig Jordan is here, and he's saying he's celebrating 12 months actually in the Uluru Lodge, saying, hello Kurt, trying to watch on the second screen at work. I love it. I love it. You guys tuning in from work. Very cheeky, but that is cool. Wonderful support of SydSquad. Yes. Get us up on the second monitor. Get us up on the third monitor. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just get us live. Get us live and get the action there. I get on you, Craig. Hopefully doing well, mates, and love to catch up with you again real soon. So enjoy the office day today. SydSquad staying tuned in live till about 10 a.m. this morning. A couple of hours of power for your morning rush here at Sydney Airport, and it's been a couple of weeks since we've actually been out to this location, but really, really enjoying it so far. Tell you what, the wind can bugger off though, but 35 degrees is what we're looking at today here at Sydney Airport, and wow, she's going to be a warm one. Going to be an absolute warm one. Shout out now coming in from Paul Arangiro saying, Gary Tinney, say hello from Canada. Well, hello to you, Gary and Paul. Thank you so much for tuning in and for that wonderful super chat this morning, dropping in a Canadian too. Lovely to have your company today. And really, really nice to have it. A Jetstar 402 now, Sydney to the Gold Coast. Sending this one to Matt up there. Rolling now 3-4 right, the A320. Here we go.
19 Delta wind, 332 degrees, 22 knots, runway 3.
Wow, look at that. Up so early. Okay, the wind's now 20 knots, so no longer 18 knots, getting windier, and I think it's supposed to get a lot more windier as well. So, yeah. Okay, we've got a super chat this time coming in from Smithy67 up there at the pointy end, and Smithy saying, morning Kurt, can't you get one of those old Channel 9 vans with the satellite dish on the roof? Mate, if I could drive that around to all the plane spotting spots, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Look, let's not make it the bane of conversation, the old internet. It's fine. We're getting by. We're getting by. But I love the good banter though. Oh, good stuff, guys. Keeping me very well entertained. Fantastic. China Southern here, 325. It's an A350-900 coming in from Guangzhou, runway left. And you can see that just lining up there for arrivals behind the Velocity 913. Foreground, Sydney to Brisbane, runway right. We'll tune into the China Southern in just a minute. Coming in from Guangzhou, A350-941 indeed. Hey Smithy, you're a legend, mate. Thank you for your support at the pointy end. And well, if you can commandeer an old Channel 9 van with a satellite, let me know, and we'll make it happen. Here we go, China Southern now. It's the beautiful A350. And this morning light is just spectacular today. Spectacular. Is on point to be a beautifully warm day today here in Sydney. And I think that this could be a bit of taste of things to come in relation to the weather that we are expecting to experience over summer. They're planning on it being a hot one this summer here. So we shall see. But yeah, watch this space.
Watch 913, runway 3 for right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff, runway.
Nicely done, China Southern. Now we've got our Velocity aircraft being cleared for takeoff here at Runway Ride, Velocity 913. This service off to Brisbane now will come front and centre in just a minute. Beautiful. Next in, runway right, dash 8. Haven't really featured too many of these on the show this morning. This is Q-Link 101 Delta coming in from Coffs. Yeah, that'll do. Wow, that was a really busy period for runway 34 right, I've got to say. Keeping an eye on our windsock there for the winds.
Just 152, wind 330 degrees, 22 knots, runway 34 right, to the left.
MJ saying, hey Kurt, make sure you stay hydrated. Yes, absolutely mate, will do. Chris Captain saying, thanks for you, my friend, plane spotters around the world, United. Regards from Germany near Frankfurt. Thanks, Yosh to LA. Lovely, love it to have your company, guys. H saying it's good to you guys respect and support each other. Always here. That's the mantra of the channel. It's a family-friendly, chilled-back live stream here at SydSquad. That's the motto. It's the morals. It's the way we live. We love it. We wouldn't want it any other way. That's the way it is. Tony G, good morning. Kurt, morning all. Good day, Tony. Hey, my good friend Mark is here. Actually, was here a second ago. Still at Smithy up there. Sorry, Smithy. Mark saying, hi, Kurt. Nice day there. Dropping in an 8. Lovely to have your company. Even better now that you're here, Mark. And one of the wonderful supporters of SydSquad, always contributing to the channel, and for that we really do appreciate it, mate. Yes, beautiful, beautiful day here today. A little bit breezy though, for my liking, got to say. 20 knots on the nose. She's gusting, and it's going to be 35 degrees. So we're just capturing a couple of the morning highlights today here, going through till 10 a.m. only this morning on today's show. So it's a bit of a short one, but lovely to be back out doing some plane spotting, and nice to be out here at the beach at Millstream, even though it is a little bit windy. It'd be interesting to actually see if this wind is going to keep up for the weekend, because we're looking to come out again on Saturday at some point. So make sure you stay tuned across all of the social media channels. We'd like to, hopefully we've got a bit of notice on Saturday's show, a little bit more than today. As you know, I'm a bit of a pop-up streamer myself, based upon work commitments, family, and obviously the weather and the air quality at the moment, given that there's a lot of hazard reduction burning going on in and around the Sydney Basin. Much better conditions today for that air quality. But yeah, maybe I think we're planning for Saturday at this stage. Not too sure when Tim will make it back out here. He was planning on going out today, but his little one of his little boys is a bit ill, so it's unfortunate. But best regards to Tim and the fam bam, and thinking of him and his boys today. Jet and Jackson. Got a member shout out coming in from. Oh, why is it not updating? Why is it not updating? Is it updating? There we go. Mohammed Huck. Good morning from California. Good morning to you, and it's wonderful to celebrate 19 months with you there up at the Uluru Lodge, Mohammed. Thank you so much for your ongoing support of the SydSquad fan band, mate. And thanks for tuning into the show again today. Lovely to have your company. And did Black Star come in again? Black Star 13, are you streaming Friday? Is that the second one? I think it might be. No, not Friday. Hopefully Saturday. Hopefully Saturday. Stay tuned for more details about that one. And Elise is here celebrating 11 months at the Uluru Lodge. Hey, Kurt, missing the live streams. Craig and I are still away in Laxland into Sydney this Saturday at 7:45 and Qantas 12. Well, I tell you what, Elise, maybe, just maybe, we may feature your arrival on a live show. How exciting would that be? Qantas 12 and 7:45 a.m. for Qantas 12 this Saturday. All right, Elise, I've got to keep that one in the calendar, hey? That's pretty cool, because if we're live and we get to see it, that'd be awesome. A couple of days left for your awesome holiday there with Craig. Big shout out to you and Craig, and he dropped in earlier, but lovely to have you guys on the show and that you're tuning in. What are you guys up to anyway? I bet you can't wait to get home. I'll tell you what, you've missed an absolute perler week of weather here in Sydney. It's been a wonderful warm weather here in Sydney. But hey, Elise, let's keep in touch. We'll see if we can catch you on Saturday morning. Miles is here. Hopefully you are factor 50 and long sleeves. Hottie again today. Well, Miles, yes, mate, we are LS today. All LS is the way to go, that's for sure. And yes, the old, it is here somewhere, the old 50. I had it here. The good old Woolies every day, good old sun cream. Oh, there it is. I should be looking at the camera, right? Sorry, apologies. But yes, there it is. The old 50-50. Yeah, she is hot. I'll be out here till 10 a.m. and then I'll be heading out for the day. But back to work for me. But yeah, just getting a couple of hours out this morning, so we should be live up until about 10 a.m. And then I reckon that the weather is really going to heat up for the rest of the day here at Sydney Airport. The Jaffa coming in now, runway 34 right. Look at this. But Miles, how are you? Lovely to have your company. Thanks for tuning in to the live show here again at SydSquad. Moderator Miles, wonderful supporter of the show, lives here in Sydney out at Windsor. Whom I've not met yet, strangely enough. We need to do something about that, Miles. I need to understand your working calendar so we can catch up one day. Wow, this is a striking livery in this morning's light. I tell you, wow. Low fares forever, Jetstar. The Jaffa is in. Look at that. Beautiful colours.
Qantas 506, runway 34 right, first deck.
Qantas 506, I think, was the call. Sydney to Brisbane, 34 right, cleared for takeoff. And Miles is there celebrating 20 months with us in the Sydney Harbour Suite. That's Miles' level of commitment. He's been with us for such a long time. Really, really nice to have your company, mate. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, LS all the way. Matty Lewis is here. Matty Lewis, and he's saying, the days are always better with a SydSquad stream. I can smell the Jet A1 through the phone. Happy 6 months, fam bam. Good on you, Matt. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Lovely to have your company. And yes, sending some Jet A1 down the interwebs to you, mate. It's funny, isn't it, talking about Jet A1 as a plane spotter. You always come out to the airport and love the smell of kerosene and Jet A1. That's when you know you're a true plane spotter, eh? Not only do you like the sights and the sounds, but you love the smells as well. Fantastic. (737) there off the Brizzy. Parting. Nathan Weir is here. David Rome is here. G'day, Dave. Nathan saying, hope all is well. Enjoying your morning at Sydney while I'm here in Florida. Wow. What's the temperature in Florida? It's got to be nice over there, surely. It's always nice in Florida, isn't it? Very tropical, though. Alan Skilton is here. Seems pretty busy there this morning. Or is it always the same this time of the day? Well, in the mornings here is usually pretty busy. So we get a lot of movements from 6 a.m. up until about 11:30, and then it sort of dies off and it sort of starts to peter out, and then it picks up again sort of like 2-3 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, it is always nice to be out doing the plane spotting in the morning while it's busy, and yeah, you're always guaranteed a fair chunk of movements in between sort of 6 a.m. and about 11 a.m. But there is definitely a noticeable lull in traffic from about 11:30 through till about maybe 2 o'clock. Like, it's not dead. It's not like completely dead, but it can get quite quiet. And then we sort of tend to have more departures then on runway 34 left. And then from this location, it's not really the best spot to be in for those departures. Yeah, but anyway. Super chat shout out now coming in from Paul Arnold, dropping in too. G'day, Paul. Thank you so much for being here today. Lovely to have your company. Thanks for your great support. Kyle Jackie's here. G'day, Kylie. How are you? Sitting at the dining table watching while doing paperwork this morning. Well, that's a lovely way to start your morning, hanging out with SydSquad. Get some paperwork out of the way and hanging out with us. Good on you, Kylie. Scott Lewis, good evening from Eastern PA. Greatest plane spotting on the tube. Oh, very, very kind of you. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Owen is here. Good morning, Kurt and chat. Good morning to you, Owen. Frizy boy saying you're brave being out there today in this heat, Kurt. Well, gotta say, so far so good. The breeze is really picked up, right? So the breeze is keeping things okay. And the actual temperature, if I just do a quick update here, it says 25 degrees, so it's not at the 35 degrees that it's scheduled to get to just yet. So yeah, look, I think things are okay. We've been out here before at 25 degrees, so you know, we're okay. We're okay at the moment. Fraser boy, thanks for your concern for welfare. Love it, love it. Ronnie Suendi's here. Morning, Kurt. Is the merch still available? Ronnie, welcome, one of our first class members. Yes, you can head on over to sydsquad.com.au and get yourself amongst the merchandise there at SydSquad. Indeed, the merchandise is still alive and well with our partners Little Wings, and absolutely we are still supporting the Little Wings charity through our merchandise line. So if you're interested, head on over to sydsquad.com.au, pick yourself up some merchandise. We've got caps, we've got hats, we've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got beanies, we've got a pair of thongs, flip-flops for those of you not to be confused. Lots of fancy stuff there in the SydSquad store that I'm sure you'd love to get your hands on. And just know that all of the proceeds from our merchandise is going to the Little Wings Children's Charity. They are an aviation-based charity here at Bankstown Airport, the area precinct in sort of Western Sydney, and they fly a fleet of Baron 58 aircraft, and they're responsible for flying sick kids in and around from regional centres in New South Wales and Queensland and the ACT, and they bring sick kids into the big cities to get medical treatment that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get in those regional towns. And look, we're a big family oriented stream here at SydSquad, and you know, supporting a charity that is supporting sick kids is really close to our hearts. We love that, and that they're an aviation charity as well. So that just ties in really nicely with SydSquad. So get on over and support us at sydsquad.com.au. We're also raising money to support a flight mission, and you can head on over to sydsquad.com.au/support and have a read up about what that's all about. But look, it's not for everybody. There's no obligation to contribute, you know, anything financially ever on the show, and but it is available should you be that way inclined, and you want to support us, continue doing the amazing work that we do in conjunction with Little Wings. Then yeah, head on over and drop in some support. We'd love it. They'd love it, and yeah, it's an exciting. It's always an exciting, fulfilling activity to be a part of. That's for sure. So thanks for the question, Ronnie, and welcome back to the show. And lovely to have you here again today. MJ saying, hey Kurt, this Friday I'll be flying to Brizzy at 6:35. Qantas 506. Well, enjoy your flight to Brisbane. I'm only a little bit jealous. Hey, my mate Steve, how are you? Mr. Steve Drones on, welcome to the show. And Steve saying, good morning, Kurt. Not long till my work trip, Saturday, 30 September, Emirates A380, first cab off the ranks, 6 a.m. Yes, the Emirates A380, first out the door. And Steve, what's going on? What are you doing over there for work? Where are you headed? More importantly, so, well, Emirates takes you to Dubai. Is that the final stop, or are you travelling onwards beyond? You'll have to keep me posted, but hopefully you're well, Steve. Great to catch up with you briefly in the Gold Coast, and we'll have to see you again soon. Gavin Dinsdale is here, so Cooper is here. G'day guys. James Robbo, good morning all. Good morning all. Lovely to have all of your company here today. Fantastic. All right, just got to take a 2 seconds. Nathan Schlotter is here. Good morning to Kurt and to all. Good on you. Lovely to have your company. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got a super chat now coming in from David Everson saying, morning, Sid Squad. It's 9 degrees here in Tassie. 9 degrees. Flying into Sydney on Sunday morning, travelling to Nowra for the week. Have a good day. Geez, people go everywhere, eh? From Tassie to Nowra. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Well, lovely to have your company, David, and 9 degrees, mate. You can have that. You can have that. I'll raise you one to 35 degrees here at Sydney Airport today is what we're looking at. Wow. Well, enjoy, and thanks so much for dropping in the 8 this morning. It's really lovely to have your company. We've got a shout out now coming in from Chris Cotton. He's saying the first weather forecast has been posted for Sydney Airport, and it's now on your screen here. And he's saying that the winds are 14 knots at 26 Ks. No, we're a bit heavier than that. I think we've got 20. We're in upwards of 20 knots at the moment. Expected 35 degrees today. Chris, one of the moderators here at SydSquad, thanks so much for the weather update. Lovely to have your company. Those of you asking for the next A380, well, it is Qantas 12, and it's about 7 minutes delayed, but here we go. Corporate jet just getting away at 34 right, and then we're going to head over to the A380 in the background there in just a sec. So, Elise, Hollingdrake and Craig, so this is the flight that you'll be on Saturday morning. Now, well, I mean, look, if it's 3-4 directions on Saturday morning, there's every possibility that we will still see it, and maybe we'll be at the rock wall instead. Let's see where we land for that. Sorry for the shonky footage. I'm being gusted around here by the wind. She's making it difficult to stand still. Yeah, but otherwise, if it's 16 right, we'll get a nice view of it as well. So hopefully, let's pray for 16 right. Let's mix it up a little bit. Sydney's been 3-4s for days on end. And if you're on the left-hand side of the aircraft on the A380 and you're coming in on 16 right, well, you get a lovely view of the city as well to boot. So how about that? Wonderful. Qantas 12, A380 touching down their runway. 34 left. Welcome home. Miles away. A bit of the sausage sizzle starting to pick up there now.
Confirming vacated Foxtrot, company 787 under tow will be crossing at the northern end.
Shout out to Melbourne Aviation. He's dropped in $1. Hello, Melbourne Aviation. Thank you so much for being here. Wonderful support there, Mr. Hayden. Lovely to have your company. And we've got a super chat now coming in from, well, he was there a second. Let's bring that one back up. And Jay Payne Spotter is there. Hi, Kurt. My username is a play on the name of my home airport, Payne Field, PAE, the home of the Boeing factory. It's a great pleasure to support SydSquad. Well, Jay Payne Spotter, that is very clever. Had I have known that earlier, because what did I say? I said you were missing the L. So, yeah, you got me. You got me on the play on words, but I like it. I like it. It's pretty clever of you. So, yeah, nice one. Hey, thanks for being a supporter of SydSquad, and, yeah, appreciate your company. Loving it. All the way over there in the US. Fantastic. And I love little cool stories like that. That's awesome. Oh, Chris has gifted 5 SydSquad memberships. Okay, listen up. Who we got? We got James Robbo, Alan Skilton, Ben Burns, GL. And is there another? I can only see 4. Well, he's gifted 5, but the chat is only coming up with 4 names. Well, there you go. I don't know who the 5th one was, but maybe you'll get notified. But Chris gifting some memberships this morning, and it's wonderful support of the show. Chris, you're a legend. Thank you so much, and welcome to James Robbo, Alan Skilton, Ben Burns, and GL, the newest members of the SydSquad fan bam here. Lovely to have your company.
So 745, line up, runway 34 right.
Line up, 34 right. 45.
Johnny Mac saying, morning from Urala. Love this location. Good on you, Johnny, mate. How are you? David Baggett is here, coming in from Canada. And we're loving it. We are absolutely loving it. On the southern end here, we've got Jetstar 745 to Launceston, Air Canada 33 Vancouver to Sydney on runway left, and inbound on runway right to Rex 309 coming in from Brisbane 737-800.
So 745, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
34 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, Eccleston Angel is here. Welcome to the Uluru Lodge, Eccleston Angel. Love it. Well, we can dedicate the Air Canada arrival to you. What great timing. Lovely to have your company. Eccleston Angel putting themselves up there into the Uluru Lodge. Legendary. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we'll just pan over to the Air Canada because that will take front and center for the show. Here we go. The Air Canada now coming in for runway 34 left. Dedicating this one to Eccleston Angel, upgrading the membership there to the Uluru Lodge. Gotta love it. Wonderful support of the show. Thanks for being here.
09, wind 330 degrees 22 knots. Runway 34 right, clear to land.
Clear land 34 right, 30 knots. Down 19 to the
team. Runway 34 right.
Any other points, negative 6, 34 right, velocity, right.
So 745, contact departures.
It's 745.
Singapore 212, line up, runway 34 left.
Oh, nicely done, Air Canada making its way in for 34 left. Well done. We got our Singapore, I think it was Singapore 212, off to Singapore 777-300 there, getting ready to go at runway 34 left. 600 likes down, 400 to go. Hey, Honolulu Mike is here. My good friend Mike from Hawaii tuning in. Well, g'day Mike. Mr. Mike Scott. Hopefully you're well. Where are you at the moment? Are you back in the States? Are you back in the States? Aussie the Mozzie's here. G'day, Aussie the Mozzie. Lovely. Hey, Kitty Farrell tuning in from Marrickville. Can hear them over my head as well as on the screen. Lovely. Thank you, Kitty. Thanks for being here. You're not far away, actually. Over the road there at Marrickville. Lovely.
Qantas 419 at Sydney Tower, give way to inbound Rex 737, taxi to Holding Point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Ian is back and he's saying, sadly we don't get enough planes over my unit. Was last at the airport in July. Ian up there in Artarmon. Yes, so I think my calculations were correct in working out what goes on up there at Artarmon in relation to the flight routes. But yeah, it makes sense that you don't get too much, unfortunately. But well, July wasn't too far away. Hopefully you get out here again real soon. Thank you again for the $8 super chat there, Ian, and don't go anywhere, mate. We'll be live up until 10 a.m. at least this morning. So current time now is 8:05, and a little bit more action to come for your SydSquad morning fix of plane spotting here down under at Sydney Airport. You're tuned in live. My name is Kurt, and I'm the host of the show today, and I'm happy to be commentating all the coverage for you here at Sydney Airport, plane spotting. Couple of hours of power, the morning rush out the door, and it's a lot of fun being back down here at the Millstream, and it's a beautiful spot. Gets us close to the action here at 34 right, and a little bit further away for arrivals and departures on 34 left. But it's good that we can still see the coverage all the same, and we get a little bit of both, a combination of runway action here from this spot, which is a lot of fun. Vietnam Airlines now next in to land, runway 34 left. Centre screen now, the A350. I'm a big fan of this, actually. I love it. I love it. I know that we're getting a couple of drop frames here and there. Stick with us. Stick with us. I am aware of it. We will. The show will go on. So fear not. It will not beat us. Vietnam Airlines now. A350, beautifully looking in this light, coming in runway 34 left.
Good, 1536 in camp.
Beautifully done. Welcome to Sydney to our Vietnamese friends. Dropping in nicely there, 34 left. Loving it, loving it.
73, vacate, rapid exit left, taxiway.
Howdy Doody's here. G'day, howdy Doody. Robin Millwood is here, currently watching from the UK. I'm visiting Australia for the first time at the end of February next year, flying into Sydney on the Qatari A380. Can't wait. Well, lovely to hear that wonderful news. You're coming down under. Fantastic. First time as well. It's going to be exciting for you. Loving it, loving it. We've got a shout out coming in from Sean Darby, dropping in a 10. Good on you, Sean. Lovely to have your company this morning. Thanks for tuning into the show. We're going to keep chugging on here today. Appreciate that. No message received, but as you know, message received loud and clear. The Peacock A380 is here. The Peacock A380. Welcome to the show. I see Jerry Bird is still here. Ms. Wolves 13 is still here. Keith is still here. And lovely. Kylie Jackie saying, keeping me company while I call the dreaded Centrelink to sort out mum's pension. Ooh, yeah, that's certainly a task that no one really wants to be doing. But sending you all the best vibes there for your call to Centrelink. Jim Fratchy's here. G'day, Jim. Welcome to the show. Poiter, cooler. What is hazard reduction? So it's the technical term for backburning, which is basically lighting fires, controlled burns. So we will burn off some of our bushland so that it can't be reburnt. So it's in preparation for the bushfire season. So backburning. So it's controlled burns by the Rural Fire the Rural Fire Brigade or the Rural Fire Service, and they will go to some of the hot spots, excuse the pun. I'll go to some of the hot spots and do some back burning, so some controlled burns, and get rid of some of the shrubbery and yeah, just to prevent those areas becoming hazards if and when a bushfire, you know, perhaps, hopefully not, goes through a particular area. So that's the, hopefully that answers the question. Did I, for all my local friends here, did I get that right? Justin Simmons is here saying hello. G'day, Justin Simmons. Cold Jackie saying, I don't think Kurt's going to be streaming long enough to cover the conversation there on Centrelink. Oh, that's too funny. Miles Harrison is out of here saying he's got to go to a meeting before hiding in the air conditioning. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks for being here, Miles. Lovely to have your company. Alan Skilton also out of here. Time for bed for me. So sorry to say, got to work in the morning, but thanks for the live and the membership. See you soon. Good on you, Alan. Lovely to have your company. And Mark Bingham is back again with a cheeky 8. Good on you, Mark. Loving your support as always, my friend. It's really nice to have your company. Here we go. A Virgin 738 now getting sporty at runway 34 right. Up and at 'em. Here we are.
Road 6413, wind 330 degrees, 22 knots, runway 34 right, clear to land.
Well, the winds are up again. We're up at 22 knots now. The winds here at Sydney Airport, keeping us on our toes. So coming in from right to left at 22 knots. Coming in at a rate of knots, our wonderful wind this morning. Good on you, Mark. Lovely to have your company. Newest first-class member here, Mad Monk, is here, and he's dropping in 2. Good evening from Scotland, Kurt. Love the stream. Good on you, Mad Monk, mate. And wonderful to have your company again in such quick succession. We met last week. No, last week? This week. It was on the previous show just the other day where you put yourself up there into the first class lounge. You've now got your name on the ticker down the bottom of the screen, so how good's that? Lovely to have your company, mate. Thanks so much for joining again, and enjoy the show as we go through till 10 a.m. this morning. Just under 2 hours left on today's show. Bamboo Airways, Bamboo 86 is inbound, coming in from Ho Chi Minh City. It's going to be the next to land on runway 34 left. Should be here in a couple of minutes. You can just see it there at the top right-hand corner of your screen. Now, center screen. I love this livery, and in this light, magic, just magic.
Runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff.
Kurt's just got to keep up.
Taxi via to holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right, report ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, don't forget to consider hitting the thumbs up and giving us a like on today's show, where we're beaming down 1,000 likes before 10 a.m. It's the target. Can we hit it? We'd love to have your support. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the SydSquad Fan Bam on YouTube. We'd love to have your company on the next one. Those are the freest ways to support us here at SydSquad. And if you're able to do that, that's fantastic. We love it. Builds the community, keeps it going. Look at this Bamboo. Look at those colours. The green is magic, is it not?
14, wind 330.
Even the blue on the engine is just beautiful.
Sub 340, taxi to holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Goodbye to Rex, and then taxi holding point Tango 6, 34 right, velocity 8.
Qantas 419, contact departures.
Departures Qantas 419.
Qantas 419 is getting away there at 34 right. They're out of here. Up and at 'em away. Stephanie McGannon is here. We're so opposite at Philly. We're busier at night, that's why the old heads bid day shift. Oh yeah, fair enough. Ian Oz in Oz saying, beautiful morning down there this morning, Kurt. Absolutely, we're loving it. It's a great morning here today at Sydney Airport. Alpha Charlie's here. Charlie, good morning. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. We'll catch up real soon. Oh, AU Marcus is correcting me, saying Prospect Reservoir doesn't supply Sydney with water anymore, only Warragamba Dam. So what do they use Prospect for? Is it just for recreation or not even? It must, they've got to use it for something, surely, no? I mean, yeah. Look, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not up to date with all of that. But yeah, look, all good. All good indeed. All right, here we go. We've got a member shout out now coming in from our good friend, the Peacock A380, saying, "G'day, Kurt. It started with a gift, and here we are, 12 months as a fully fledged member of SydSquad. Thanks to all involved." Well, Mr. Peacock A380, lovely to have your company as always.
4-5, line up runway 34 right and wait.
Just had to take a quick break there to grab a drink of water, mind you.
6454, Sydney Tower, good day.
I'm probably talking too much, you see. I'm helping my mate Ian up there at Tarman. But the Peacock A380, legendary, mate, legendary stuff. We love having your company here, and it's a big shout out to you from me and Tim. You're always a wonderful supporter of the show, so thanks, mate, for being here. And yeah, 12 months, happy 12 months. It flies, right? Absolutely fries. It absolutely will fry today, mind you. If I get my English right, today she's going to be a boiler, a spoiler boiler.
508, taxi, holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right. Killing 14, give way to outbound Qantas 737. Mike Juliet.
Hey, Ollie Lingard is here. G'day, Ollie. Look, lovely to see you again. It's a couple of, that was about 15 minutes ago, but it's gone midnight over there. Lovely to have your company again, mates.
6454, wind 330 degrees 21.
Hey, Kevin from Wellington Flights Live's here. Howdy all. Hopefully you're all well. I'm still not back in Wellington yet from my Sunday stream for the day. I'm on New Zealand 360 this afternoon. We'll have a safe flight, Kev. Lovely to have your company, mate. Hopefully you're doing well, and looking forward to catching your next stream, mate. Aussie Pete's here. G'day, Aussie Pete. Lovely to have your company, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, we've got a shout out now coming in from Janet Simmons. Welcome to the Bondi Beach Cabana, Janet. Thank you for that support of SydSquad. Well done. Lovely to have you in the fam bam. Good stuff. And Brady McWilliam is here, and Brady is celebrating 5 months in the Uluru Lodge. He's saying, "G'day, jumping off for now to do some flying of my own. Going to go get some circuit training in Bankstown before the heat kicks in." Well, that's a good idea because, well, I don't know how you're going to go there with the wind, but enjoy that because she's quite the breeze. 22 knots here at Syd at the moment. So, well, look, enjoy your flights out there at Bankstown this morning and stay safe is all I'll say. Brady, we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Oh, Steve Drone saying world trip, not a work trip, purely for pleasure. Sydney, Dubai, London, New York, LA, Sydney. Oh, Steve, stop it, mate. Stop it, mate. You can't. Oh, righto, righto. Well, that just sounds brilliant, mate, and I'm super jealous because, yeah, I'd love to be going on a world trip. Yeah. That's legendary. Well, sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun travelling all those places. Sydney, Dubai, London, New York, LA, Sydney. That is definitely a round-the-world trip. How much is around the, if you don't mind me asking, how much is around the world trip these days? Flights? Are we? It's been a long time since I've looked into the costs of an around the world trip. And are you doing it? Are you splurging? Are you doing any sectors in business class, or are you just kind of economy or points, or what's the go there? I'm curious. I'm curious to know. Here we go, Jetstar A320 now, rolling runway 34 right, rather. Let's catch that one together. Here we are.
6024, sign heading 1230.
Shout out coming in from Kevin. Good morning, Kurt. Watching the stream from gate 43 at the moment, flying to Melbourne for work, departing at 9 a.m. On velocity 824. Well, Kev, give us a heads up a little bit closer because I might forget between now and 9. 20 past 8 here at the moment. But you're over there at gate 43 and departing this morning to Melbourne. Fantastic. I want to see you. You'll be coming out here to the close runway, so it'd be good to catch your departure. Good on you, Kev. Velocity 824, 9 a.m. All right, let's keep our eyes peeled for that one. James Robbo saying, "G'day, got to fly, Kurt. Have a great day. Chat soon." Good on you, James. Thanks for tuning into the show, mate. Tezza's here. Top of the morning to you. On you, Tezza. Captain Marco is in town. Captain Marco. Oh, mate, how are you, champ? Lovely to have your company here on the show today. Here we go, Qantas A380, just dropping in on runway right. Nice surprise. Thanks for coming in. Whoa, easy, Tiger. Nice.
Velocity 816, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. This 26, contact ground 126.5.
Hey, Puerto Kyla is Peter. He's off. Time for me to go. Great to see you all. Great landings and takeoffs. Good on you, Peter. Thanks for tuning into the show, mate. Lovely to have your company. All the very best. George Carpenter is saying in Florida at 6:05 p.m. So that was about 15 minutes ago, and it's at 23 degrees. Wow, it's quite pleasant actually. I've always got these images of Florida being like really hot, tropical, you know, plus 30 degrees. Or what is that? High 90s for you? Hey, Mrs. Professor is here, watching SydSquad while doing the laundry. Makes it go by much faster. Thanks for battling the wind to bring us a great show, Kurt. Lovely to be here, Mrs. Professor. And look, happy to bring you the coverage. Thank you for your support and for hanging out with us today. Appreciate it. Christy Nielsen's here. Hi, Kurt. Hi, all. What a wonderful day. It is a wonderful day. It's going to be a wonderfully warm day to do today as well. And Cindy Quavers, moderator Cindy, is off. Got to go to work, make those big bucks. Anyways, you all have a great day. See you on the next stream. Thank you, Cindy, for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Kylie Jack is saying Centrelink has great whole music. Not awkward. Steve is back saying, world trip, Dubai, London, New York, LAX, Sydney for 4 weeks. Oh, now we've got the timeline, Steve. You're killing me, mate. You're killing me. For 4 weeks. My gosh. I'm uber jealous now. Uber jealous. Kevin is back saying, hi, Kurt. And by the way, Kevin is celebrating 9 months up there in the Uluru Lodge. But especially so for Kevin, because he's a live streamer over there in Wellington who's currently away from his home base. But anyway, here he says, we're buffering a little bit there. So I am aware. I'm trying to fix it. Stand by. Stand by. But yeah, so Kevin's a wonderful supporter of our show. 9 months up there in the lodge, and that's great support. Kev does live streams from Wellington in New Zealand, so go and check his channel out as well. And yeah, lovely to have your support. Well, hopefully you get home safe tonight, and that'll be the priority. So here we go. And Wendy Cutler saying, me too on the laundry. TV's on all over the house and the computer running hot with Kurt's voice echoing all over the place while I get my daily chores underway. You guys doing your laundry while hanging out with SydSquad. How good is that? Hey, Philippines now coming in. It's the A330 runway 34 left. This flight in from Manila.
Qantas 508, contact departures.
G'day, Qantas 508.
Dylan 247, wind 310 degrees, 21 knots, runway 34 right, clear to land.
34 right.
Okay, 28 now is the temperature, 28 degrees Celsius here at Sydney, and the winds are still 21 knots. 28 degrees now, 21 knots.
Qantas 88, wind 300 degrees at 18 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. 34 left, clear to land.
David Rome saying correct delivery on all that bushfire talk earlier. Well, thank you so much. All right, a couple of messages just got to catch up on there in the chat.
605, line up, runway 34 right.
34 right,
Plus 916, Sydney Tower, good day.
Eccleston Angels back saying, g'day Kurt, just had my birthday this past Saturday the 16th, another year older. Sigh. Looking forward to coming to Sydney in January. Excitement building. Well, Val, we are always looking forward to having your company. So thank you so much for the wonderful support. Put yourself up there into the lodge as well earlier. And mate, counting down the days is all you can do. And before you know it, the flight will be on your doorstep and you'll be getting away to Sydney. Qantas 88 now coming in on runway left. Flight in from Singapore, the A330. I said Singapore. Is it Singapore or Bangkok? Oh, Seoul.
Dylan 247, taxi via Lima, contact ground 121.7.
Fire Lima 121.
Jeez. Oh. There we go. Nicely done. Nose down. Pretty much non-stop action here this morning. Aircraft movements all over the shop, which is great. Great stuff. Busy. Wow, up early. Check this out.
121.7. Rossi 1413, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Next into land here is Velocity 916 coming in from Brisbane, 737-800.
9, Sydney Tower, give way to inbound Virgin 737, taxi holding point Tango 6, runway 348.
G'day, Qantas 591.
It's 591, Sydney Tower, g'day. Wind 320 degrees, 22 knots, runway 348, clear to land.
Runway 348, clear to land, Qantas 591.
102 Delta, Sydney Tower, g'day, taxi holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
At 11, okay, rapid exit traffic will be crossing this bill.
Bit of a quiet period at the moment. Korean Air coming out down for runway left. We'll be departing soon. David, if we go Saturday, would be early, I reckon. So we're gonna have to stay tuned on the details about the kickoff time. But I think we're gonna go early if we go Saturday. Hi Tech Computer saying hello. All Kurt, thanks for bringing us all the action. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Jerry Bird, super chat coming in from Jerry Bird saying, sorry Kurt, I'm bailing out too. Got to catch some Zeds. Great stream. Thank you very much to the mods too. Good night to the SydSquad family. Good on you, Jerry. And it's lovely to have your company, mate. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. As always, good friend of the channel, Jerry. Lovely friends there with Cargo Charlie as well. Lovely. Steve Drone saying $3,700 for a round-the-world trip. What? That is insane. To me, that seems kind of cheap, like reasonable. Is that fair to say? High Tech Computers is tuning in on the 160-inch projector. 160-inch, that's fairly big, eh? How many meters is that? Who can do the quick math on that for me? It feels like it's raining here, but it's not. I can tell you it's not. It's the sea salt. It's been kicked up off the water. Is now blowing onto me. Would you believe? How about that? Oh, Simple Life. Shout out now coming in from Simple Life saying business class around the world with One World up to 15 stops is $15,000. You know what? Actually, I don't know. That also seems quite reasonable for business class around the world. Is that fair to say?
Line up runway 34 right. Be ready immediate.
Air 402, line up runway 34 left.
All right, Korea now getting the clearance to line up 3-4 left. Okay, shout out now coming in from High Tech Computers. Remember that for 9 months up at the Gold Coast Penthouse. Kurt, thanks so much for bringing the action. Happy to be here, Mr. High Tech Computers. Loving bringing all the action to you guys here at Sydney Airport. We're out here for another hour and a half. We're just going through to 10 a.m, assuming the tech holds just a little bit longer. And just a short stream this morning to cover off all of the morning action. And really, really happy to be back out here. But loving having your company, guys. So happy anniversary to you, High Tech Computers, for 9 months up there in the Gold Coast penthouse. Good stuff. Here we go. We've got a Velocity 738 now, about to take off at runway 34 right. So super chat now coming in from Gary Nildenny, dropping a Kiwi 10. Good morning, Kurt from Auckland. My office windows look out on the final approach to the airport here. So I'm watching your stream and the morning rush into Auckland. Oh, wouldn't be too much of a morning rush anymore. What do you got, 10:35? Yeah, still morning rush. That's sensational. Love it. How good is that? Watching a bit of coverage over there in Auckland, at home, out the window, but tuning in to SydSquad here across the Dutch. Good on you, Gary. And it's really, really nice to have your company, mate. Thanks for tuning in to the live show here today at SydSquad. Appreciate your company. And, mate, enjoy the coverage. Sensational. Here we go. Korean Air now. It's a 787. They're rolling runway 34 left, getting away. Is it, well, it's not as bad as I thought, that old sausage sizzle over there. It's still windy here though. 21 knots is the call. Yeah, nicely done. They'll get up in a minute.
102 Delta, runway 34 right, takeoff.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, great views. Next to go runway left is Japan Airlines 787. They'll be departing in a minute as well. Where are they? There they are. Qantas 7524 coming in from Christchurch, 767-300 coming in runway right, next to land here. So that's exciting. That's EFR, the 767 freighter. And then Qantas 410 A330-200 coming in from Melbourne, next to land runway left. U400 getting away there. Okay, EFR time now, 767 freighter. So there's the 767 freighter, and then just in the background to your top right, you've got the Qantas A330 coming in from Melbourne. That's on runway left. So it's parallel runway operations here at Sydney Airport today. A little bit different from the, oh yeah, keeping it straight and level there, the EFR. Come on, champ. A little bit different from the stream the other night where we had single runway ops down 34 left, which was great for our night stream. But today we're back onto parallels. She's busy in the morning, and the stream will be alive up until about 10 a.m. today. And just bringing you in all the hot and fast arrivals and departures here at Sydney Airport for your morning plane spotting fix on this beautiful Wednesday, the 20th of September. It's hump day. Oh, yep, spin it around. So there's a little bit of crosswind on the nose. It's not directly straight down the runway. It's nicely navigated there for Qantas Freight, Echo, Foxtrot, Romeo. Just joining us here on runway 34 right. Nicely done, guys. Welcome home. The wind's up to 21 knots. Temperature is 28 according to air traffic control. Nice and warm. We're climbing to a top temperature of 35 degrees in the middle of the day here. We'll be out of the heat by then.
Qantas 421, Sydney Tower, taxi to holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Nice to see the 767 still flying. So I don't know if you caught on the last stream, we're no longer getting the MD-11s from FedEx here at Sydney Airport. So they've already operated their last service, unfortunately. So it's 777-3s for the FedEx freight movements here at Sydney Airport. which is a bit of a shame. Sort of, it disappeared without notice, unfortunately. But it has been confirmed that that MD-11. Well, look, Matt was confident that they'll be returning because obviously that happened once before where we said goodbye to the MD-11 and they did come back. But yeah, I think this time maybe not. We will see, but yes, no more. Oh, and out of interest though, coming soon, I'm not sure the exact start date, but Emirates is moving to an all A380 fleet service here to Sydney, which is great. So where we did have the 777-300 operating for Emirates, that now will go to an A380. So all Emirates flights in and out of Sydney Airport now A380s. The start date though on that, maybe somebody there in the chat will have those details. I just don't have them at hand. This is the A330, I think, was coming in from Melbourne now, runway left. But good news for those of you chasing A380s. Some more A380 action down here at Sydney Airport, replacing the Emirates 777-3, which is exciting. And Asiana on occasion bringing in their A380 as well. So variety is A380 variety here at Sydney Airport. It's definitely exciting to see. Today's Asiana was not an A380, of course. All Nippon Airways now on finals, runway 34 left, you heard there. And Captain Marco saying it's not too early to go to curfew, and someone get Kurt some Tim Tams and a double espresso. SydSquad cranking it up to 11. I like what you did there, Captain Marco, because you've done a double there. You've gone SydSquad cranking it up to 11, which is a good play on words, because you could say we've cranked it up to 11 in the number 11, but also 11 as in 11 p.m. because that's when we normally go to curfew. So I see what you did there, and if you didn't, I've pointed that one out for you in case. Anyway, Captain Marco, lovely to have your company, mate, and thank you so much for tuning into the show. And it's really lovely to have you here. But no, we unfortunately we're not going all the way through to curfew today. That would be that'd be a nightmare. Doing it from this particular moment all the way through to 11 p.m. Jeez. Nightmare, and I say that in the nicest way possible, just given that it's going to be 35 degrees here today. She's already blustering at 22 knots. That'd just be a tough day to hang out in the conditions for more than another 12 hours, I tell you.
Velocity 161, expedite lineup, runway 34 right, be ready immediate.
Couple of aircraft now coming down. Interestingly, we see the Emirates A380 coming out to play as well. They're taxiing down Alpha. They'll be departing at 3-4 left from Alpha 6. And we'll see them depart real soon. Couple of movements on runway 34 right for departure as well. And all Nippon 879. Now clear to land, runway 34 left. So we'll spin it up. There they are, centre screen now.
Dylan 101, Sydney Tower.
Still quite the ways away, but coming in. Gosh, curfew from now. That'd be that'd be a tough ask, I reckon. 15 hours of solo streaming. See, the old YouTube only keeps up 11 hours and 59 minutes of your last live stream anyway, so we wouldn't normally stream longer than 12 hours. But yeah, that'd be a task, wouldn't it? feel that sun burning. She's getting warm.
Velocity 161, contact departures.
Departures 161. Contact 6006 line up, runway 34 left. Line up, 10 left, buddy.
A shout out from Tezza saying if I may to the Rural Fire Service for their vigilance. Good on you, Tezza. That's a very kind one. Thank you for doing that. Yes, those guys will be busy over the summer, unfortunately. But thank you for that wonderful shout out, Tezza. Appreciate that wonderful support there for dropping in the 5. And that is a really nice message. That's a really nice message. I like that one. New Zealand 101 now. It's the A320, runway 34 right. About to land. Here we go. Nicely done, guys. Still a slight bit of crosswind on the nose. Shout out now coming in from Kevin, dropping a 5 as well. Going to board soon at 8:35. My seat is on the right-hand side of the aircraft, just after the wing, seat 20F. Now, this is the Virgin flight to Melbourne, 824. Right. So Kevin on velocity 824, about to board. All right.
New Zealand 101, contact ground 126, decimal 5.
Keeping an eye out for you, Kev. Member shout out from Josh Aldridge, celebrating 16 months in the Sydney Harbour Suite. G'day, Kurt. Great stream as always. Good on you, Josh. Thanks, mate, for being here. Appreciate your support. And thanks for hanging out with us, mate. Wonderful anniversary there for you, buddy. Love it. Josh, long-time supporter of the show. Oh, geez, these winds. Oh. Almost lost a laptop there. Oh, gosh. My gosh.
A320 Sydney ground, correction Sydney Tower, taxi to holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right. Qantas 421, contact departures.
Departures, Qantas 421, g'day. Departures, g'day, Qantas 421, past 1,500, climbs 5,000.
Qantas 421, let's do with Tower. Delta assigned heading right 345, line up runway 34 right and wait.
Junior's here coming in from New Caledonia. Thanks for the live. Well, good on you, Junior. Thanks for hanging out with us here today at SydSquad. Lovely to have your company. Sensational.
X-ray Sydney Tower, g'day. Keep the speed up as much as you want. Q-Link 203 Delta, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
David Rome saying he's got a 3-day weekend, so might get down to Sydney. Well, Dave, yeah, come and say hello, hang out, feel free, we'll be here. But I will let you know if we end up doing a show on Saturday. Yes, so stay tuned, mate. Stay tuned, my friend. Just going to lower this laptop a little bit because this wind is getting ridiculous. I don't want a laptop to go for a fall. That'd be not cool. So 824 for Kevin departing's on the right-hand side. He said just behind the wing, I think he said. We'll have to have a quick geezer there. You boo woo, morning from across the ditch. Good morning, woo boo you.
423, runway 34 right.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support this morning.
510, taxi to holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Time for a banana, they say. Time for a banana. Craig Jordan, hi Kurt, please let me know about Saturday. Yeah, well, you'll be flying in, right? You and Elise. So, yeah, I mean, look, you'll be on board. So, you know, what can I do to help you there? You'll have to let me know. All right, land 801 coming in runway 34 right. Let's get a look-see on that one, shall we?
Velocity 820, confirm ready. 820. Velocity 820, line up, runway 34 right. Emirates 412, runway 34 left, please take off. Chile 801, taxi by uniform 1 Lima, expedite vacating.
For 1 it's expedite vacating for 1.
Quarter 412, 1310 degrees, 18 knots, 10 knots across, runway 34 left, please land. Clear to land, runway 34 left, quarter 412. 920, sit tower, good day. Velocity 820, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Chile 801, contact ground 121, decimal 7.
1217, good day, next
That's 412, contact departure, see you. Pipe over there, down more. Velocity at 920, wind 310 degrees, 27 knots, runway 34 right, please land.
Yeah, I got my Craigs wrong. Sorry, mate.
643.
I meet too many Craigs, you see, Craig. So I got my Craigs wrong. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hopefully Saturday morning. So we'll let you know.
Velocity 820, contact departures.
Yeah, 820.
That was a nice shot there with the Emirates and the land together. I quite like that. That might have to that might even be the thumbnail for the day. The wind picking up quite a fair bit now here. I assume it's still 2-2, but 2 knots that is. But yeah, you just never know. Shout out now coming into for Mad Monk, and Mad Monk saying, I was watching Big Jet TV earlier today. I'm a top tier member there with Jerry, and a bonus, I've got SydSquad in the evening. Morning for you, I'm in heaven. Well, fantastic, great news. Thank you so much for that. Love it. Oh, Jerry keeping it busy over there in the UK. Well, that's really cool that you get to hang out with Jerry and you get to hang out with SydSquad as well. We've got you covered. We're now almost into the last hour of the stream here today, going up until about 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Captain Marco, what have you done to me? He's Oh my God, Chaminair coming in from Shaman. They're coming in on runway left. They'll be with us really, really soon. We've got a Qantas A380 now departing runway left. And just keeping my eyes peeled for Velocity 842 to join us here at runway right. We've got Kevin, one of the viewers on board. He's going to be on the right-hand side of the aircraft, just behind the wing.
Eastern 561 Heavy, Sydney Tower. Qantas 510, runway 34 right, takeoff.
Chaminair, there we go. Martin Green saying, you're quiet, Kurt. Yeah, I was eating a banana, so I thought I'd do that off the mic. Apologies there. I'm back. Chaminair now, runway 34 left, the beautiful 787. The winds are at 22 knots. Still pumping us here at Sydney Airport this morning. Love it, love it, love it. Ben Burns, he's off. He's got to go for the evening. Thanks for the great live stream, Kurt and the SydSquad team. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we really do appreciate that, Ben, and thanks for hanging out with us, mate. And we've got a membership shout out now. Steve Murray, Slip, Slop, Slap, salad and chilled mineral water. Where's catering? Certainly not salad and chilled water. I just had a banana though, Steve. I reckon that's a good start to the day. I got some tiny teddies in the bag. I don't know, maybe I'll bring those out on the way home. Yeah, the jury's still out on the old tiny teddies before lunch. What do you reckon? How are you, Steve? Thanks for tuning in to the show today. Steve there, lovely to have your company, mates. Slip, slop, slap indeed. She's a warm one today, looking at a top temperature of 35 degrees here at Sydney Airport today. Wow. That's an indication of how things are going to go here this summer in Sydney. Well, that's going to be a scorcher. We're going to need ice bricks for the laptops because they're going to fry. All right, here we go, runway right. Lovely to see this aircraft here. China Eastern 561 in from Shanghai. And coming in on runway right in front of us. Beauty. Let's enjoy this together, the 359, I love it. Oh. Wow, the crosswind's still prevalent there. Ate it for breakfast, beautiful. Love the 359. I have flown on this particular aircraft type and livery as well. A very, very awesome flight with China Eastern. Happy to say, happy to report.
Eastern 561, taxi via Lima, contact ground 121.7. Taxi via Lima, 121.7. X-ray Juliet, Tower Druid. Monoconus 425, Thomas Hill Sierra, ready. 425, Sydney Tower, give way to inbound China Eastern aircraft, taxi to waiting point Tango 6, runway 34 right. Right at China Eastern, hot point Tango 6.
Hey, Adam Matty's here saying good morning. Kurt, hello, Adam, Matts, thanks for tuning in. How are you? Aussie Pete, he's off, he's got to go. Take care, be safe until next time. Thanks, Pete.
Runway 34 right, clear to land.
All right, so where's our velocity 842 is just pushed back at the gates. So we've got to keep an eye out for him. Jason Hopkins celebrating 16 months there in the Bondi Beach Cabana. Good on you, Jason. Nice to have your company, mate. Thank you so much. What did I say? Velocity 824. Pushed back, so they'll be coming down. SydSquad saying, Kevin, there are other SydSquad VIPs on that flight too. Well, who's on the flight, Tim? How don't I know about this? What's going on? Maybe I need to check my phone.
20 Delta, moment to sign heading right 345, line up runway 34 right and wait.
Oh, I don't know if it's. I don't know if we can announce that, Tim. But yeah, we'll. You'll have to let us know. I mean, I would, but yeah, you'll have to let me know. Yeah, the SydSquad jet, private jet, just come in there. Beautiful, looking great.
Matrix 463 to Turkey. Flying 20 Delta, runway 34 right, clear to takeoff. Contact sparks. Positive 1. Mike X-ray Juliet, contact ground now 121.7. Triple left, clear to land.
Yee, 26 knots on the winds. Check it out. The winds have picked up even more.
20 Delta.
Wow. So 26 knots on the winds. That's a fair heck. Kylie Jackie saying only an hour on hold today. Not too bad for Centrelink. Very good, very good. Love to go. Here we go. Oz to go Shepherds is here, and he's dropped a 5. Need a laptop holder with a fan. I'm using one now and loving it. Yep, yeah, got that laptop holder with a fan, but in 35 degrees in the sun, yeah, it doesn't really help. But appreciate that one. I think it needs to be in an esky. What do you reckon? I reckon we could organise an esky and put the laptop in an esky. That'd be a great idea. I might put some other things there as well, especially for a nice plane spotting stream down the beach on an afternoon. How about that? Oz to go Shepherds. Awesome idea. You've given me something to think about. Matt Buttor is asking how windy is today at the airport. Today we're at 26 knots, gusting pretty much straight down the runway from north to south, which is keeping movements on 3-4 left and 3-4 right today. And that has been that way for about the last 8 days here at Sydney Airport, actually. And so, yeah. Mark Bryant is here. Good day, Mark. Lovely to have your company. Welcome to the show today. And Big Blue BE is here. G'day, Big Blue B. Lovely to have your company. Captain Marco still there in the chat. Keeping him entertained. Good to hear. Boeing 717 now. Finals. Here we go. Runway 34 right. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Too bad the camera work couldn't keep up with your awesome landing.
Velocity 683, Sydney Tower, good morning.
We're at full zoom down there, over 1,000 mil, and it's windy. So I'm trying my best to keep it still for everybody. Space Needle is here. Lovely. Martin Green, nice to see the props are out. Always, especially here at 3-4 right, that's for sure. Karen Glenn is there. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you're doing well. Antonius Vorias, g'day Kurt, g'day everyone in the chat. How do you keep the iPhone cool? My iPhone used to not cope with direct sunlight very well, used to overheat and shut down. Yes, well, you know, I've moved on to the iPhone 15 Pro Maxi Bon, and it is doing a wonderful job. Yeah, look, mate, any mobile phone in direct sunlight, especially at 35 degrees, is not going to fare too well. So I'm shooting with a Panasonic camcorder today, and thankfully she's still up and running. And yeah, so you know, the only thing that's killing us today is the internet that's dropping in and dropping out, which is a bit of a shame. But look, stick with us. I'm aware of it, and we're always troubleshooting. So look, the show will go on. It will not be the bane of our existence today. Here we go, Qantas 737 now, rolling runway 34 right. Let's enjoy this one together. Right, so coming down now, let's have a look.
All stations, terminal information, Foxtrot is current, one change, wind 310 degrees, 15 to 30 knots.
Oh, 15 to 30 knots gusting, so the wind is picking up. Far out, come on. All right, Velocity 824, big shout out to Kevin and some other special VIP traffic cargo on this particular flight. Well, there you go. Kev's on the right-hand side of the aircraft, so he won't be able to see himself on the show now. Well, I mean, he'll be able to see his aircraft, but he won't be able to pick himself. But he's on the right-hand side. But big shout out to you, Kevin, and thank you so much for tuning into the live SydSquad airplane spotting show here today down under at Sydney Airport. And as you know, my name is Kurt, and I'm the host of today's show. We're going through up until about 10 a.m. this morning, just covering all your morning departures and arrivals. And it's a couple of hours of power here as we smash out a nice midweek morning stream for your SydSquad fix today, and hopefully back again on Saturday. So stay tuned to all the socials for that. We're currently hunting down 1,000 likes. Have we cracked it yet? Where are we at there, ladies and gents? Have we cracked the 1,000 likes yet? How far are we? Are we close?
30 degrees, 24 knots, runway 34 right, clear time.
Nice. 920 likes. Come on, 80 more. We've got to crack it before 10 a.m. We can do it. We can do it. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel as well. Liking and subscribing SydSquad on YouTube is free to do. It is absolutely 100% free to do. Builds the community, feeds the YouTube beast, and helps get SydSquad in front of many more aviation enthusiasts just like yourselves. And you know, what do we say? We love building the community here. We're very, very proud of the plane spotting community here at Sydney, and happy to be part of it. John Southwell saying an esky is a cooler. Is that what the host was talking about? The host being Kurt. Yes, John. That's what I was talking about, my man. Let's get an esky going here. Cebu now, runway 34 right. Nice and close for us here. We keep it straight and steady. Here we go. The wind's gusting between 15 and 30 knots now. She's picked up. Nicely done, Cebu Pacific, the A330-900neo. Look at those beautiful windows at the front there. They look slick as. I mean, that is Airbus through and through. I mean, we saw it with the introduction of the 350-9er, and look at that, the 330-9er as well. They're very sleek. Nicely done. Welcome to Sydney for Cebu Pacific. Alrighty, the aircraft of the hour, the Velocity 824, is off to Melbourne now, about to roll. And big shout out to you, Kev. Enjoy your flights to Melbourne, and to our other illustrious VIP members on board. And I've got permission to say, I do have permission to say, it is Mrs. SydSquad. It's Mrs. Tim's Mrs. SydSquad is on board this particular aircraft as well. So a big shout out to you, Tim. Thanks for tuning in, and to Mrs. SydSquad and to Kevin. Have a wonderful and safe flight to Melbourne. Here we go now, rolling on runway 34 right.
507 wind, 330 degrees, 22 knots, runway 34 right, clear to land. Runway 34 right, clear to land, 507. Holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right.
Yeah. See you guys. Enjoy your flights. Only a bit jealous. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Ah, thanks for that, Tim. That's a nice one, mate. Hey, Super Chat now coming in from Adamat, dropping an 8. Get yourself some ice cream later. It's going to be a hot day. You think Turkish Airlines will fly to Sydney one day? Thanks for the stream. Oh, good question. You know what? Turkish Airlines is one of those airlines that could probably pull a cat out of the bag. I don't know, man. Is Sydney too far away? Good question, man. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I like the first part of your message better about the ice cream. Oh, mate, thank you for dropping the 8. And yeah, I'll sort myself out an ice cream. Oh, love it, mate. Lovely to have you here, Mr. Adam Matz. How are you? And Airbus A380 is here saying, hi, Kurt, how are you? I could not make the last stream because I was in Outback, Australia, in Coober Pedy. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's a pretty cool place to be. Good old Coober Pedy. That's down in South Australia, is that correct? Am I led to believe Coober Pedy? Some more Dash 8 action for you. Now the Jaffa we saw come in earlier is now about to go as well. Jetstar generation on this side of the aircraft. A321 dropping it in on runway 34 left. Jetstar new livery. Love it. Sausage sizzle growing. You can see it there. Starting the heat haze now. He's really starting to pick up. Really starting to pick up.
Brick 6767 assigned heading left 240 line at runway 34 left and 1.
Tony Bovard is here. G'day, Tony. How's the wind at the Millstream? She's gusting. It's actually quite it's quite annoying actually, because it's not like a consistent strong wind. It's gusting, so I'm yeah, it's a little bit annoying, to be honest. And I'm just trying to make sure that tripods and things don't fall over. You probably can't hear it because we've got the old fluffy cats on the microphones, so it's not as yeah, you can't hear it as much. David Rome saying the old 51-inch plasma is on while I fold up the washing. Oh, good on you, Dave. Where's our next holiday destination on board the SydSquad jet? Airlie Beach, perhaps? Tezza, yeah, Airlie Beach. Gosh, I haven't even heard of Airlie Beach for so long. That's a really cool idea. I'd love to go to Airlie Beach. Oh, Qantas 414. It's a flight in from Melbourne at the moment. A330, 200 runway left. Here we go. When we get a focus, mind you.
All stations, some information Golf is current. Changes temperature 29er, QNH 1009er. Remove reference to significant weather.
Remove reference to significant weather. I'm telling you, it's still significant. Temperature now, 29er. We're on the mercury is climbing. 29er at 9:18 a.m. in the morning. Come on, man. Qantas Pride, 330 coming in from Melbourne, runway left. No, we love it. We can't complain. It's good weather. Wonder how our friend is going out at Bankstown Airport doing these flights this morning. Probably just arriving, I reckon.
119, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
34 right, takeoff is 119.
Jaffa Jetstar now cleared for takeoff, runway right. David Rome's going to pack his towel in for Saturday just in case. Yeah, depends on where we stream from on Saturday, David. There may or may not be a beach nearby, so I'll let you know. But you know what, you can still bring it down anyway, because afterwards there's still a chance. I'm not sure what the temperature's doing though for Saturday. I'll have to have a look at the weather to see if it's actually what we're actually going to have. Here we go, the Jetstar Jaffa now rolling runway 34 right. How good does it look? How good is it? so contrasty.
403, winds 320 degrees, 21 knots, runway 34.
Continue approach once across the head. The winds are 310 degrees, 22 knots, max to 8 knots.
Nicely done.
Contact departures.
Departures, here's tower 119.
9923 Sydney Tower, good day.
Member shout out now coming in from Swannies fan saying, hey Kurt, I'm closing in on that 2 years, only 5 months to go, and lucky you're near the water on such a hot day to go for a swim. Yes, well, 19 months for you there for your anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. Yes, well, there is a couple of people in the water out here, but I won't be going in. I've got to head off. There is work for me to do today.
733 Sydney Tower, good day.
People to see, bills to pay, letters to post, planes to catch, all of that sort of stuff. So yes, I will head out just after 10 a.m. this morning. Simple Life is back, and they've gifted 5 SydSquad memberships. And who we got? We've got Antonius Vorias. Good on you, Antonius Vorias. You've just been gifted a 1-month membership up there into the Uluru Lodge, courtesy of our good friend, the Simple Life, Oz2Go Australian Shepherds, Michael Arthur, Space Needle, and Sylvia S. Well, there you go. Congrats to the 5 newest members here at SydSquad, courtesy of Simple Life. Lovely to have your company, and you guys can enjoy our 1-month free access to the Uluru Lodge, which gives you all of the emojis and access to our members-only live streams, which are always a hoot. You get a little bit more love from us behind the scenes, and it's a little bit more of an intimate show. Not as many people on the old members-only streams, but still lots of fun. So yeah, congratulations, and Mr. Simple Life, thank you so much for your ongoing support of the SydSquad Fan Bam. It's lovely to have your company, mates.
At 19 Sydney Tower, good day. Corner 733 Starbuck, wind will make a left turn to the southwest shortly, runway 34 left, clear to take off. Bridge 9923, contact departures, bye.
Tim saying that he was watching from his school drop-off. I like it. I like it. Very, very cheeky and very clever at the same time. Very cool. Trying to catch up on a couple of things there in the chat, but technology's been a little bit difficult, but we're just trying to catch up. Shout out to 757 Chip for putting themselves up there into the Uluru Lodge. Really nice to have your company. Thanks for tuning into the show today. And we'll have to find an aircraft to dedicate to you there for a departure. I like that 757 chip. That's awesome though. Up there into the Uluru Lodge. Fantastic. Lovely to have your company. Well done. Well done. Great support of the show. Was Radio still here. G'day, Was Radio. David Lamb is here saying g'day, Kurt. G'day, David Lamb. Lovely to have your company.
It's runway 34 right.
And Chris Cotton has put in the surprise weather forecast. Takes us to the birthplace of singer Pat Benatar and home base of the UN General Assembly. This is JFK. Currently in New York, the winds are at 11 knots and it's 22 degrees. You know what, Chris? What you need to do is you need to put the time as well for your destinations so that we can actually see what time of the day it is in each of those cities that you post. That would make it a little bit more realistic for me. So I go, oh, it's 22 degrees. Oh, it's 10 p.m. You go, oh, okay, that's pretty mild for like a 10 o'clock. You know, I like that. I like that. Anyway, just a small suggestion for you there, Chris. Loving your support always. Moderator Chris Cotton there. Thanks for the 2 and the ongoing super chats there for the weather updates. Message now coming in from friend of the channel, Miss Wings 000, dropping in a big 10. And got to meet and chat with Tim late Sunday afternoon at the beach fence while he was working. Made my weekend. Hope to catch you one day too, Kurt. Well, Ms. Wings 000, I heard all about it. Tim, he called me immediately after, and we had a great yarn about you catching up with him, and you know, yelling out to him while he was driving past, and you got to chat, and I heard you guys were chatting for quite the time as well. So fantastic. I'm so glad that you had that opportunity, and you guys had a laugh along the fence line there, and that's really cool. And thank you so much for the awesome support this morning. Dropping in a big 10. It's very kind of you to do that, and for the wonderful support of the channel. And yes, well, hopefully we get to catch up at some point too. I'm in and around the area from time to time. I heard you guys were right up against the fence line though, around the 3-4 beach side. I don't go that far. I used to when I was a lot younger, and when there was a lot more space along that area to do some plane spotting. But it's pretty restricted now along there, isn't it? It's like quite tight, and I'm not sure how the views are these days. How's the walk actually out there as well? Is it still quite sandy and quite under the foot? Look, all the same, so cool that you did get to see Tim while on duty, and that he could pop in or stop by the fence and say hello. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thanks for your support this morning, and yes, keep in touch. We'll have to catch up. Here we go. We've got Malaysian Airlines now. It's the A330. They're going to be coming in on runway 34 left for an arrival in just a minute. Nose high on the A330s. Very nose high.
Wind 320 degrees, 20 knots, runway 34 right.
Winds at 20 knots, so it's varying. The gusts up to 30 though, and I can feel those at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. American Airlines coming out as well. They'll be departing off 34 left in just a moment. Tony Bobbard saying the weekend's supposed to be a lot cooler. Down in the 20s, is that right, Tony? Probably. Oh, Jill Perry's here. Replay crew represent. Woo! I love doing that, Jill. Oh, too funny. 1,000 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We've got the goal. We've done it. What are we? We're 1,000 likes. Have we cracked it? Yes, we are. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your awesome support. So cool to have you here. And I love that Proro Gigram saying kick the tires, or no, light the fires, let's go. How good is it? Elizabeth is here. Hello, Elizabeth. Thanks for tuning into the show. Okay, we're into the last half an hour of this morning's show here at Sydney Airport, just capturing all the morning action for your SydSquad fix, midweek SydSquad fix here at Sydney Airport. I'm the host of the show today. My name is Kurt. Tim's at school pickup today, or drop off rather, I should say, with the boys. So, and I think one of them was ill, so he was unable to come out and do a bit of a show today, but that's okay. Got your backs. I've got your backs. I've got you covered. A couple of hours out the door. Looking forward to a change in the runways later this week, over the weekend. Hopefully 16s, and yeah, bring you some coverage of the 16 arrivals and departures. Hopefully Saturday morning. Couple of departures now lining up here for 3-4 right. Who we got? We've got Rex 328 to Brisbane, 738, Velocity 477 to Maroochydore, and then Velocity 925 to Brisbane. I should have said Sunshine Coast, actually. You know, same diff, MCY.
6518, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Ms. Wings 000 saying we were at Millstream and IKEA car park too. Good views from the fence, close to the biggies. Walk was fine, though it's more than a bit messy at that end. Yeah. I believe you. Look, it's been a long time since I've been out that far, actually, but when we were, well, when I was younger, back in the heyday, we used to go and spot along that fence all the time. We used to have the old spotting weekends, were really, really popular. And we'd cram like 20, 30 people in down there, and people had their ladders looking up over the fence down the runway. Great views, great angle on that 3-4 left arrivals down there. A lot of fun, but they've since brought the fence back a little bit, and you don't get the same perspective as we used to get many years ago. And obviously the fence is really, really high as well. So from a photographer's perspective, it's well, it's not the best spot. But if you're just looking with you know, the eyeballs, Mark 1 and Mark 2, then I think it's not too bad. And I mean, if you're talking to safety officers by the fence, well, then it's even better. Millstream is where we're at today. It's a nice public location here, and it gives us great viewing of both the runways on a morning stream, and also with great light from behind us, and especially to cover both runways when it's you know, so busy just in the morning peak. It's fantastic. Air Asia, just dropping it in there, 3-4 left. Good stuff. Now heading back over to our departures. This flight now, I think it is off to the sunny coast, and we'll see that one in just a minute.
Xanadu 288, vacate onto the rapid exit Alpha 2, vacating the runway, contact ground 126 5.
Tony Bovard asking Kurt, is it fair to say that at the moment some of the SydSquad filming locations are unavailable? Example, the tower in the International Car Park. Yes. So as we mentioned on the last stream, the tower streams are unfortunately no longer. There's some refurbs going to be taking place, and all non-essential visitors are now no longer able to go up the control tower. So, you know, operationally, you know, we weren't there for operational reasons, of course, filming from the control tower. So yes, there'll be no more live plane spotting streams from the Sydney Airport Air Traffic Control Tower until further notice, and that could be years. We've no further details on that, but there's a huge project going on up there. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, so all I'll say, Tony, is that we're streaming from all the available locations here at Sydney Airport, and we'll continue to do so. And those locations are chosen based upon you know, the weather, the winds, permission from various stakeholders, and you know, and all that sort of stuff. But I can assure you that you know, SydSquad is always pushing for, you know, for the best vantage, and always working with all the appropriate stakeholders to be in whatever location we're able to be with permission, and we've always done the right thing, and we'll continue to do that. But let me assure you that you know, wherever we're bringing you the live streams from is always the best available locations at that time, and so we'll continue to do that. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, beautiful departure there from the Velocity 738. Yeah, look, and I must say, you know, it's not lost on us the privilege that we've had, and hopefully we're able to again in the future, you know, to be up the Sydney Airport Air Traffic Control Tower. Wonderful views, and all of the folks up there at Air Services Australia, you know, they love SydSquad. They're huge fans, both those there in the tower and behind the scenes in the corporate world, and we maintain an awesome relationship with those guys, yeah. So you never know what the future holds, but yeah. They're bummed just as much as us that you know, that we can't continue the stream up there for now, and that's just the way it is. But the show will go on. And here in the show now is Garuda, Indonesia. It's the A330 dropping in on runway 34 left. I'm just hanging out for another 2.5 stream. They're always a hoot, aren't they? Wow, the sausage sizzle really growing out there now. She's getting really hot, getting really hot, and you could see that was quite visible. 737 now rolling runway 34 right. The Velocity, the Virgin Australia, up and at them. They've kicked the tyres, they've lit the fires, they're away. I mean, that windsock is parallel at times, right? That's really, really giving it the wind is really giving it the old blow. Oh gosh. Delta 40 is over there at 3-4 left, getting ready for a departure. Yeah, just a short one today, 9:37 a.m. Just going through probably for another 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes or so before we wrap up the show. It's been a great show this morning, though. It's been busy. There's a lot going on, and this is the way the show should be. You know, there's always something coming in, and that's what we love to see. We love it. We love it. We love it. I mean, it's okay to stream all day, but you know, you get that lull between that 11 a.m. period till about 2 p.m. or something like that over the lunch, and you know, it's not as exciting for the movements, but when it's busy and there's aircraft left, right, it's good. Keeps you going. There's always something to look at. Movements are definitely up post-COVID here at Sydney Airport, and it's always growing. It's getting stronger. We have an 80 movement cap per hour, and we get close. We get close. So don't go anywhere. We're going strong for the next 20 to 25 minutes. Stick with us. You're tuned into SydSquad Live, plane spotting here down under at Sydney Airport. Member shout out now coming in from Cameron S. He's dropping in a 5. Cameron, thank you so much. Appreciate your support. George, they're doing some refurbs up in the tower, so we're actually not sure what's going on there, but yeah. But hey, cool views, eh? Cool views. The good thing is we've got all of our live streams that we've had from up the control tower. You can always go back and have a geezer. A lot of fun that we've had. There goes Delta 40, and they're runway left. Now that is a surprisingly early rotation for an American aircraft departing off 3-4 left, and that is, wow, that is visible due to the winds, and that's fantastic. That's great. Well done, good stuff. Next to depart, runway 34 right is a Velocity 737. Velocity 511 to the Gold Coast, sending this one up to Matt. Couple of lost frames there, ladies and gents. I'm aware of it. We're just going to push on through. Is what it is. It's a product of the location. And Pete, no, we can't. It's not set up the same, so it's a different. If we could, we already would have. Hopefully that answers your question. Aussie 1 on Singapore 231 arriving in about 50 minutes. See you all soon. Well, we won't be here there in 50 minutes, unfortunately. We'll be out the door real soon. So there we go. That question coming in from Pete saying, could possibly use the old control tower to do some afternoon shows? Would that be a possibility or an idea? It's definitely an idea, and it's definitely one that we've tried to entertain, but we're unable to do that, unfortunately. It's not the same setup. So the answer is unfortunately no at this stage, but that's okay. Yeah, and as I said, if we could have, we already would have. Well, that was cool. On your Pete. Hey, we're pretty spoilt for views here, though. Got to say, in comparison to some other airports, I think we're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. Asiana, which is not an A380, is departing now for runway 34 left. Swanee's fan saying, do you have any connection to any of the airlines in Australia? As I'm looking for some help with a fundraiser project I'm working on. Not really in that respect, so probably not the best person to speak to make contact with the airlines. But sounds interesting, and all the very best and good luck with the fundraiser program. What a great idea. Okay, member shout out now coming in from Mark Bryan, celebrating 17 months there in the Uluru Lodge. Thanks, SydSquad. Oh, good on you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Lovely to have your company, and thank you so much for your continued support, as Kirsten Mills has written there to you as well. Love it. Big shout out to all the moderators on the show today. Appreciate all your support as always. It's lovely to have your company there in the chat, keeping things in check. And we wouldn't be able to do these live shows without the moderators' support. So show some love to the moderators. Tony, again, yes. The answer is yes. However, as I mentioned, yeah, we're streaming in all the available locations that we're able to, with all the considerations. So hopefully that answers your question. On us A330 now, departing runway 34 left. Beautiful. So we've got a 717 about to depart. QJet 1537 off to the Hobart, so the Apple Isle. They'll be getting away now, actually, so let's head on over there and take a geezer. So watch this rotation. Should just be up early and should just continue flying to space. Come on, here we go. Go, go, go. Yeah. Get that right turn in. Oh, a little bit late on the right turn compared to the earlier 717 departure we had in the show, but still very cool to see the 717s. And a very, very sporty departures, mind you. Love it. Okay, what's coming in? Something decent is coming in. I see it. Jetstar 62. It's a 787-800. And it's coming in from Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. We better get a focus on that camera. It's down here to the south somewhere. I've just got to get the camera to pick it up. There we go. Oof, that heat is real. That heat is real. My gosh. Bailey asking how long we're streaming for today. We're going for about another 10 to 15 minutes. Bailey? Super chat now coming in from John Vogel. G'day, John. Lovely to have your company here this morning. Hopefully you're doing well, mates. Appreciate the two supports. Elizabeth is saying, I've missed you guys. Glad the air quality has improved. Looking forward to more streams. That's the way. That's the way. Okay, so Asiana 602 now cleared for takeoff. And we're going to see them depart in just a minute. Jetstar just getting in there. They've come in from Maroochydore as well, Sunshine Coast.
Cessna 602,
It's been worth it though. It's been worth it. We've enjoyed a beautiful show this morning. I've got to say, it's been a lot of fun, and lots of movements, and lots going on. Hopefully we can be back up and running in just a second. I got a mega super chat there from Brian Bruce. Hey mate, I hope you're having a great morning and a stream. Just checking in for a short while. Been busy and a long day as I've woken up at 3 a.m. Looks like great weather, but suspects you have a jumper on due to the winds. No mate. I am here. Actually, I might move that. I'm here just in the long sleeves actually today because let me just turn something on there. But just for sun protection only. But it's an absolute spanking day today. It's beautiful. We're looking for a top temperature of 35 degrees, so no hoodie today, but the LS specifically out just purely for the sun, so I'm not burnt. And we've got the SPF 50 on as well to keep me nice and protected. But there you go, Brian Bruce. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate the super chat as well. And that's very, very kind of you to do that. There's also the Lumbee family adventures there. 5 months in Uluru Lodge, watching from the rainy Tuesday Arvo in Vancouver, flying home Qantas 76 tomorrow night. Wow. Fantastic. You guys are awesome. I'm reading those out because the tech is not playing ball with me at the moment. I'm not sure if I can get those messages up on the big screen. So I just wanted to read those out just in case we drop some more frames. And yeah, so anyway, I appreciate all your support as always. And it's lovely to have all your company. So thank you so much for tuning into the show, you guys, and appreciate that wonderful support. Okay, so down the pointy end here, we've got New Zealand 220. It's off to Christchurch. It's an A320 Neo, not A220 yet. No 220s in the country at the moment. And then we've also got United Airlines. United Airlines came in earlier, and they're going to be departing out today to Los Angeles. This is United 842 on runway left. They're taxiing down taxiway Alpha. They're going to be going full length from Alpha 6. And they'll be second on the show to depart because first of all, looks like we're going to have our New Zealand friends here. This is the flight to Christchurch now. They'll be getting ready to go, spooling up runway 34 right for a departure. Come on, here we go.
United 842 Heavy, Pacific Tower, you with me and ready? United 842, runway 34 left, clear takeoff.
Let's see where the United Airlines rotates. Actually, should be a long takeoff roll, given it's going to the States. So let's see. We'll see where this one actually rotates. See if it gets up. See if the wind is strong enough to actually. Oh, you can actually see it on the windsock there. She's blowing pretty much horizontal, gusting to 30 knots at the moment, straight down the runway. So it should be a pretty good departure. Have a look. 787s, they're always long and lean. But give them enough wing under their massive wingspan, you never know, maybe they get up earlier. Hey, let's have a look. Come on, come on. Okay, no, it's going long. Oh, best laid plans. Wow, it's going quite long. Wow. Nicely done, United Airlines. They're out of here. All right, next in on runway 34 right is Velocity 510 coming in from the Gold Coast, dropping in just a minute. Beautiful. Even sausage sizzled down this runway, and it's really, really close to us too. Nicely done, nicely done. Wow, lots of movements coming out to play now. Lots of little domestic hops and things like that. Michael McDermott is here enjoying the stream. G'day, Mike. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. Greg Hoobers is here. G'day, Greg. Lovely to have your company, mates. Appreciate you being here. Oh, good on you, Captain Marco. That's very, very kind of you. Tony Bobbard saying Qantas 12 just started taxiing out. Reckons that's going to be the final of the show, do you reckon? Well, the local time is 9:58, and yes, we will have to roll things up in the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes at a maximum. But places to be, people to see, bills to pay, planes to catch. You know how it goes. But I was very transparent from the very beginning that today's show would only go till about 10 p.m. local time this morning. Just to knock out all of the morning rush. Couple of hours of power today. And it's been an absolute spanker. On a 737 getting away there at runway 34 right. Just keeping my eye out for the A380. I don't know. Where are you talking, Tony? Where are you talking? You said it's just pushed back. No? Is that right?
It's A12, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
Sam Willis, morning, Kurt. Thanks for such a great 3 months. Best decision of my life so far, being a member of this awesome community. Can't wait for more. And that's celebrating Sam, who's a member there in the Uluru Lodge for 3 months. Good on you, Sam. And I'm going to read out these super chats and member shout-outs now, as opposed to putting them up on the big screen. The tech is down for that at the moment, and we're just going to push through to the end of the stream. But I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given us. And love it. Short and sweet today. That's the way, Elizabeth. That is absolutely the way. One of those midweek fixes to get you through to the weekend. Oh, big fella Dave is out. Yeah, I think you did get that wrong, Tony. I can't see it. He's got to go. Big fella Dave, thanks for the surprise pop-up stream, Kurt. Catch you all next time. Good on you, mates. Oh, the X-Wing. Definitely going to watch you live again when we are live. That's the way. Don't forget to subscribe to the show and keep us in your thoughts when we go live again next. And hopefully on Saturday. So stay tuned. Next departure here now is the Velocity 826 to Melbourne, rolling now 34 right. Let's capture that one. Here we go. They're pumping them out. The show continues. Gosh, when do you stop? Don't say curfew. I know Captain Mark, I'll say curfew. Just A320 now, just dropping it in 3-4 right. Next to go will be Qantas 737. Beautifully done. And I think there is where we will call it after that. So the Qantas, actually, hang on a second. I see something coming in, out the back. And it is Singapore 231, it's an A380. So nicely done, Singapore. Good timing there. Singapore 838 curfew. Thank you, Owen. Easy Tiger champ. Safety issues, Marion Street is just off. Captain Marco said Kurt's going to 10 p.m. You're kidding. But here we go, the Singapore A380 there in the background. It's going to be dropping in on runway left. And that will be the final movement on today's show. And look, we've been out here since just after 6 a.m. this morning, and it's been an absolute banger. Delivered on what I've promised. Unfortunately, no more. It is what it is. But we will be back, and you know where to find us. We're at SydSquad Live. And you can find us on all your social media channels. But don't forget to consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It is free to do. And also, if you haven't left us a cheeky little thumbs up on the show today, we'd love that. That builds the community, gets us out in front of more people on the platform that we all love. And it's been a lot of fun today, actually. Now, local time 10:03 a.m. But the Singapore A380 now, bringing it in runway 3-4 left. That'll be a bit of a sausage sizzle by the time it drops in, where we get to see it nice and close, but that's okay. That is A-okay. Hey, I just hope everybody has enjoyed the show today and have enjoyed the coverage. A big special thanks to the moderators as well for looking after us today. We can't do these shows without you. And a really important thanks to everybody who's dropped in super chats and celebrated membership renewals today. It's lovely to share those with everybody on the big screen and bring them up to highlight. And you deserve to be highlighted. You're wonderful supporters of the show, and for that we really do appreciate it, as always. And yeah. So thanks for hanging out with me. Look at this, what a beauty. Well, Tony, it wasn't the Qantas A380, it was the Singapore A380, so I'll give you that one, eh? It was just as good a movement to be winding up today's show on. Just past the top of the hour. It's your midweek fix there of SydSquad, and we've loved being out here bringing you all the coverage. And that will be the last movement on today's show. And geez, it's been an absolute pearler of a day. Or morning, I should say. The day's only just getting started, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of. It's time to go home now and get some things done. But where are we here? We've got to get Tim Scratchy Chack on there, because you know he loves it. But again, thanks everybody for tuning into the show. My name is Kurt. You've been hanging out with SydSquad Live, and I've enjoyed every minute of your company. So thanks again to the moderators, those that super chatted, and all the members that have celebrated their anniversaries. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to head on over to sydsquad.com.au, and that's where you can catch up with the Little Wings merchandise line there that we've got running, and you can pick up some merchandise just like this. And also head on over to sydsquad.com.au/support, and that's where we're raising money to support a Little Wings mission. And with look, there's never any obligation with any of that, but if you are that way inclined and you're able to contribute a little bit, then we'd love for you to help us out. We're trying to raise some money and to pump up that support flight up until the end of the year. And wow, look, that's it. It's Millstream plane spotting here. It's 10:05. It's your Wednesday morning. Hopefully we get to see you again on the weekend. Don't be a stranger. Subscribe to SydSquad. We can't wait to have you on the next show. But that's it. So from me to you now, thanks for hanging out with me. My name is Kurt, and yeah, we'll see you absolutely on the next show. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And so on behalf of myself, Tim and Matt, yeah, we'll catch you on the next show. And stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. See you later.